Okay.
Hello.
Hi everyone. Hi.
Is it working? Can someone say if you can hear us?
Yeah, can someone hear us? Can someone see us? Anyone? Please let us know. Oh, I have to watch this as well. Okay.
Cause hello, anyone? Maybe it's like lagged. We can pour some drinks while we're waiting, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it has been a while since we've done this. So
And my dirty ass screen, I can see it on there.
I don't think it's that or I don't know if it's that visible on that camera. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's extra close here.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so the decorations beautiful. Maybe we should have it like that.
Yeah.
So, okay, should we start with that one then?
Yeah, maybe you can explain, like, to anyone who hasn't seen any of our New Year's special live streams, what are we doing? What's going on? What's gonna happen?
Yes, so we like drinking with. We like drinking. We usually have a sort of drinking game. I'm trying to do cables here, but it's not really working. Where we go through the movies that we both seen under this year, but for 2022 films. If we like it, we drink the green one, and if we don't like it, we drink the
Red
one.
So red is bad and green is good, and we have all of the movies in this nice bowl. Okay. Oh, someone wrote something, I think.
They did.
Or was it you? No.
Second. Your
Second.
first and second.
Wow.
Can you hear us? I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, and we have this nice white bubbly white wine. Very sweet and nice. So we take some wine and we mix it with the 7-Up or Sprites. And then we have food coloring thingies.
Yes. Delicious food coloring.
Delicious. Oh, it has to be even. Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, there was no cap on it.
Here it is.
That's okay. I just thought I was
Oh.
spinning the cap, but there was no cap.
Yay! More people has joined.
Spilled already.
Yeah. And we also have some nice chippies here. We have new flavors. We have cheese onion stars. And we have the Parmesan and sea salt. So that will be really good as well. Okay. So I hope everyone is having a great year so far. And let us know which movies you've seen this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, which horror movies you have seen this year. But hi, Expulsion Noise, and Nathan is here. Hi.
Hi. Happy New Year's. I don't know. No one's answered if they can hear us, but I'm guessing
No,
people
but
can.
they said dance like an Egyptian, Jasmine, and then say hello, Expulsion Noise. I'll tell you if I see you.
Okay. I feel like if I dance like an Egyptian, that'll cause some trouble.
Okay.
I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah. Hi, Expulsion. No. No, he's. I can't open this.
Oh, it's been a while. Yes. Let me see if I can.
It's brand new though. No, wait.
Oh, it's yours. I thought it was mine.
I can't open it. I knew something was gonna. Oh wait.
Oh, yes. And they can hear us.
Wait.
And Morgue Asylum has joined the conversation. Oh.
I know who that is.
Yes.
It's the. This isn't listening up.
Oh, that is true. Okay, only ones worth mentioning is Terrifier 2 and Christmas Bloody Christmas. Yeah, can hear you.
Thank you.
Nathan, I'm going to see Megan tonight. Oh,
nice.
that is awesome.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it as well. Oh, did this
I've heard
cap
good
is malfunctioning? Or
Male
is it malfunctioning? I don't know. It's M-A.
It's not mall and it's not male, but it's mal.
Oh, mal. That is what it is.
It is what it is.
So you see.
Oh, am I putting too much?
Okay.
I don't know what to
yeah.
stir with. This has been like outside, so I probably shouldn't stir with that. Oh, sorry.
No. Okay. Let's see. Ooh.
Should be fine. I think I can.
Okay. The red is done, but that green is kind of cool. Reminds me a bit of Reanimator. Kinda.
It'll mix when I drink it.
But it looks really cool. Like before it's mixed.
Yeah. Ooh.
Like a volcano.
Look at that. No.
Look at that. Okay.
All right, we're ready. Sorry, we were like stressing, you know.
Yeah.
Had work and I've been driving and
Yeah,
finding
Jasmine
stuff.
picked me up from my home, and then we ate, and then we did a lot of stressing.
Yeah.
But
You're here.
yeah, after we have talked about the movies in the bowl, then we will reveal our top 10 best list of 2022, and we also will reveal the worst movies in
Yes.
2022. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you can draw the
Are you ready?
I'm
And this is a
ready.
new year also of Bitches of Horror because we've been on a bit
Yeah.
of hiatus. We did start up a little bit last year,
Yeah.
but hopefully we'll be back like we've used to
Hopefully.
in this. So
Yeah.
at least more than what we have been.
Yeah, and also I want to say that a lot of these movies I saw like early
Please lower
In the
the
year
camera exposure.
2022, and I don't really remember some of them. So you will have to excuse me if I don't remember all of them, because we weren't sure if we were going to do this live stream even. I think like 2 months ago we decided that we were going to do it, so yeah. So
Yeah.
Jasmine, you have been watching a lot of movies like now.
Like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Is
and
that
I
still bad? I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the lighting. Someone was complaining.
Well, we gotta have the perfect lights.
Is that good? Yeah, we're not professionals. I'm still like white. I'll turn off this extremely bright light.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like dark as fuck, but
No,
can we swear on YouTube?
but
It's still
really
like...
very light. You're very, very bright. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, tell me when it's good then.
Yeah.
Better?
Maybe. But yeah, because we don't have the perfect lighting equipment.
Maybe that's better.
Maybe. I think
Well,
the
it's
I
a
think the
telephone.
camera- Yeah, it's a
So
phone.
you should see the web camera we have because that was like
That was, yeah. You couldn't see
grainy.
anything. Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
So this is the best we can do for now because we
Yeah.
have to start.
You'll have to come over and film for us next New Year's expulsion note.
But
Yeah.
it was really light in the room before. Like when we had.
Yeah, I have like a
Uh,
builder's
yeah.
light, and that was like, yeah, you couldn't see anything. You could look into it. I
Yeah.
did that mistake. Okay, shall we start then? Make
Yeah.
the room brighter. It was bright.
It was brighter.
Damn
He says no worries, no
Oh.
worries.
All
Jasmine.
right, well, I'm making it brighter now. There we go.
No, it's yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We're in a garage as well, so it's not like we have
Windows or
Yeah.
something. Okay.
Cool. Yeah. All right, I'll take the first one.
Good.
Dun 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 dun. Oh no, we should save this one, but okay.
Why?
It's Halloween Ends.
Oh,
Start with
okay.
the-
Yeah, we can start with Halloween Ends.
Start with a bang.
I
Yeah.
mean, I talked on my channel the year before with Halloween Kills that I thought it was okay. Like there was a lot of bad stuff in it, but there was a lot of good scenes as well. So I wasn't really super excited to watch Halloween Ends, but you know it's still Halloween. You know, I love Michael Myers, of course. No Halloween, yeah. And so I really wanted to see it, but it had gotten so many bad reviews. Like I mean, all over the place. I didn't even read one good review before watching it. And then I saw it and I was like, that is the worst Halloween. Even Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is better. Slightly.
Yeah,
And
I still haven't
that
watched
was the
because
worst one.
everyone's been like, it's terrible.
Yeah, that was
but-
the worst one for me until Halloween ends.
Yeah.
That was.
I was also extreme. Like I when I started, I was like, wait a minute, and then I was like, oh, I missed Halloween Kills, so I was like, I have to go back and watch that. And I watched. I thought it was okay. And then when I watched Halloween Ends, when it started, I was like, oh no, please don't go where I think it's going. And then it went exactly where I thought it was going, and I was like,
Yeah.
why? It just like it didn't bring anything. I don't know. It had some good kills. Like I'll give it that.
It's Halloween, of course it's gonna have
Yeah,
good kills,
but,
but
like,
that is expected. But the
it was
story
crap.
the script was crap.
It's terrible.
So we have to drink the red one.
I already did, but I'll do 2 because that's how bad it was.
Tastes really good. And let's read some comments. Have you seen Trick or Treat from 1986? Yes, I have, but it's been a while. So I don't really remember much, but I will rewatch it at some point. Yeah. Morgan Asylum, already know it sucked. Yeah, good call. Okay, picking the second movie. Oh no.
No, no. It's just my
What
screen.
can I do?
It's alright.
Oh, okay.
I'll turn on.
Good. Okay. So, continuing on with a remake. It is Good Night Mommy.
Yeah.
It's starring Naomi Watts. And it's, yeah, I think the original movie, I really liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. It had like creepy atmosphere. And I thought the end scene were really good as well. But in this one, it really didn't do anything. It wasn't really special or unique enough to bring something new, or it was like a scene for scene copy but
Yeah.
worse.
I think I like the weird thing is that I like the children in it more than I liked Naomi Watts in it. I thought it wasn't a role for her. Like I don't know, I didn't feel like that role fit her
Something
that
was
much.
off.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It just
yeah. And also,
nah.
yeah, when you've seen the original, you know, watching the remake, it's not that exciting because
No.
you kind of know, unless they do something different, of course. But I think the ending was weak here. I mean, even, yeah. So unfortunately, another red one. I think we will be out of red soon.
Yeah. I think it was the last time we had out of
Okay.
best
J Double. I love Halloween 3. That's the best one. I wouldn't
What's
say
that?
the best one, but I do like it more now than I did when I was young. I like it more and more each time I watch it, actually. But I think it's a fun film.
Next is Orphan First Kill.
Okay.
Remember it.
I really loved the first Orphan.
Of course.
I think that
Yeah, it's
one
fantastic.
of the best. Yeah, the ending is amazing. Yeah. So I was kind of looking forward to this one because, you know, they reused the same actress as the girl in the Orphan, and I was like, and it's a prequel.
Yeah.
So it's even before, and I was like, but she's so much older now. And I saw the trailer, and I was like, that doesn't really work because they used a lot of angles instead of trying to do a lot of makeup or whatever. They used angles and trick shots and higher boots on other people and stuff like that. And I have to say, I thought the movie was okay. It had some good scenes, but I don't think it works all the way.
No, yeah, there were. Yeah, I don't know. It was.
In some
Yeah.
scenes, I
can hardly
wasn't
remember it,
convinced.
and I don't know.
But I think Julia Stiles, really good. In this
I was
one.
so happy to see her. I
I
was
was
like,
also
where has she
very happy
been?
to
It's
see
been
her.
so long.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good role for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did like the kind of small twists and turns that came along through the script. So that is why it's okay.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
an okay
I
movie.
would say it's
So, you know, I agree
Maybe.
one. Yeah.
a little bit better than
Yeah.
mediocre, maybe.
Mm,
We should have 3 next time, like a yellow one or something.
yeah.
That was your turn, sorry.
Yeah. Oh.
I always steal your turns.
Yeah.
I also see that we're not centered, which is bothering me, but it's okay.
Oh, here we have a TV show actually. So it's not a movie. It is the TV show The Baby.
We put a TV show on there?
You did. 'Cause
I did.
You put. You.
Was
you-
it not a movie?
No.
Oh, we know what movie I thought I was. Is
Yeah.
it Fresh from this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the one I meant to put in there.
But I think we have Fresh.
Is Fresh in there?
I
Okay.
think so.
Oh well, the baby was good. I liked it.
I liked it too. I mean, it wasn't the best. They could have done just a
Yeah.
few more tweaks to the script, but it was still a good show.
Yeah.
A bit different.
I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also a sucker for like miniseries.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
miniseries.
it's like sure, it's done. I don't have to watch 8 seasons of something.
Yeah, it's like, you know that meme, like, oh, I don't want to watch a 8-hour movie, but maybe you want to watch a 1-hour movie in 8 episodes in one go. Yes.
All right, here's the one. Glorious.
Oh, yes.
I was pleasantly surprised for this one.
mean,
I
it's
really
a movie
liked it.
about a killer glory hole in a like toilet or in a dump somewhere, you
Yeah.
know. And I mean, it was quite hilarious. It was fun. It was obviously very H.P. Lovecraft inspired.
Yeah,
And
but like fun. It reminded
fun.
me of like, I don't know, like DC Comics a little bit.
Okay.
Like when they have like their funny. Yeah, when I say DC Comics, I'm kind of thinking of like Robot Chicken DC special.
Oh, you're
And
not
I'm
thinking
thinking of
about
like
Batman?
Starro. No, but like and when they do all that, I don't know, it just reminded me a lot out of the DC the Robot Chicken DC Comics thing.
And also
But it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I loved him.
I
in
love
it.
the glory hole, or
Yeah.
so to speak. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun.
The entity.
Yeah, and I think the movie just got better and better as it progressed, and I loved the ending.
That was the only thing I didn't like.
Didn't I?
I didn't like where like the yeah, I didn't. That's the only thing I didn't like with it. I was like, it kind of like it was too much for something that I don't know. It just felt really out of place.
Oh, and also the cinematography was really
Yeah, it was nice.
beautiful. I love the purple, pink kind of stuff, and it just fitted so well with the whole theme.
How did yours get so mixed?
Oh, I didn't. Oh,
Yours are like green. Mine's like green at the bottom.
because I'm amazing.
Did you use your finger?
No, I didn't. No. None of you saw me using my finger.
Hello, Romeo.
Oh, hi, Romeo.
That's not me. It's you.
You see, she always trying.
Yeah, she should get one of those like electrical zzz things. So when I do it, you have to like punish me.
Oh, we have Master.
Ah.
This is the one that I saw really early on this year, so I don't remember a lot, but I remember not liking it.
Really,
Yeah.
I started out not liking it, but like as the movie progressed, I was like, I kind of like it.
I think
Yeah.
I thought it was quite boring. Like, it was a slow burn, but not in a good way, like some slow burns are. But I don't really remember too much, so yeah. But I remember giving it a low score on Letterboxd, so I have to go
with
based
yeah,
on that. Yeah.
yeah, I thought it was okay. Like it definitely had flaws, but I liked it, and I also like her. Oh, what's her name? Her name
Oh,
is
Regina.
Regina Hall. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Regina
I
Hall.
mean, she's amazing in Scary Movie in all of those. I love her.
I like that you're comparing those two. They're like completely
But
different.
that's what she's just so amazing. The theater scene.
Yeah. I've actually been thinking that I want to rewatch them because I haven't seen them since
We
they
should
like,
do it.
came out.
We should have
Yeah,
a
we
Scary
should
Movie
do it,
marathon.
and like rank them or something.
Yeah.
Hey, Martin. Oh,
Yay,
here's
Martin.
one. When Martin shows up, the Giallo comes, of course.
Of course.
Dark glasses.
Yeah.
Good old Argento.
You drunk yet? Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, but yeah, Dark Glasses. I mean, Dario Argento is my favorite director. Suspiria
Is he your
my
favorite
it is.
director? Like
Yes.
overall, like I
Yeah.
know that says
No,
Suspiria
yeah.
is your favorite
'Cause I-
movie, but
I have rated almost all or a lot of his movies 10 out of 10. So yeah.
sorry.
I mean, Suspiria, Deep Red, Tenebre, Bird of the Crystal Plumage, Opera. I could go
I'm
on
not saying
and
that
on.
his films are bad.
Yeah.
I'm saying they're not 10 out of 10.
Yes, they are.
No. And his
But
best film
you know
is
nothing
his
about-
best film is Phenomena. So
That's also 10 out of 10. You see?
I don't know if it's 10 out of 10,
But
but
yeah,
it's his best
so-
film.
But the only movie I disliked from him was Dracula 3D. That was awful. That was a 1 out of 10 because of the praying mantis. And I mean, after watching that, I had low hopes for Dark Glasses. I went in being like, could it be worse than Dracula 3D? But it was better. It was okay. It was an okay movie for me. I liked the kills, especially the first one. I liked the first 10 minutes. It was good. but it also has some flaws.
It has a
course.
lot of flaws,
Yes.
but it's also like
But it's
a-
not bad.
but it felt like a standard. Like you couldn't if you
Yeah.
had an ocean of ocean's pretty big, but if you had like a sandbox full of giallos, like you can't really tell. Like it was just nothing special. That's just my thing. Like if you make a giallo nowadays, it kind of has to be special. Like what's the one? Oh,
Which one?
the really good one.
Oh.
The one, no, the one who the newer one, where they the ones who made the color of your the strange color of your
Are you talking about not Amer?
yes
Amer.
Amer.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Amer.
how you make like a new take on giallo. I think
But were those from Italy or from France?
doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I was just
Yeah.
thinking they might have a different approach.
Yeah, of course, but I mean
Yeah.
like because if you make it because it felt like he made it in the 80s, and it's just like it's already been done before. I'm not. Yeah, it wasn't like for a giallo. Like I'm not a big fan of giallos to be honest. But like for a giallo, it was like
You
bearable.
don't like Italian movies or movies from the 70s.
It's because
or
I don't
giallo.
like.
mean,
I have such
do
a
you
hard
hear
time with
this?
dubbing. I hate dubbing, and all Italian movies from the 70s are dubbed.
Yeah, it's charming. It's part
it's
of
annoying.
it.
I'm gonna do a little bit of both.
I'm good. It's still okay to me. So
I'm just.
you see, Martin's booing you. Yeah.
I might, yeah, well, because we said we didn't know where it was from. But Amer, yeah, that's the one. It's your turn.
Yeah. But Martin, I have actively chosen not to see Dracula 3D. But there's one scene that is so awful that it's so good you have to watch it just for that one scene. Yes.
That's personality. Yeah, maybe in like, what's it called? Kung Pao. Right?
Kung Pao.
It's not called that movie? Where they dub stuff on like purpose?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kung
yeah.
Pao.
There was one. Okay, here is Resurrection with
Yeah.
Rebecca Hall, and
Oh, because I don't like Giallos. Yeah, I don't like
Is
it.
it-
I do like Resurrection.
yeah, and Tim Roth.
Yeah. Tim
Resurrection.
Roth and Rebecca
Hall.
Hall.
I knew nothing when I first started watching this film, and you know it was kind of a slow burn, but I was prepared for it. The style was kind of going there, but I was like, I know something. Well, it's building up to something special, and it did.
Yeah.
It really delivered, and I was hoping that it would go in that way.
Yeah.
So even though I was kind of predicting it, it went exactly the way I wanted, and yeah, it was really good, well acted,
So
really good
well
script.
acted. Yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah. So of course there will be a green one.
Yeah.
See, Martin, I was booing because you don't like giallos.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
like opera. I mean, I like the movie opera.
Yeah, but I mean it's amazing.
Yeah, but there's a few I like, but in general, I just think they're very similar. They live in the gray.
I honestly don't remember so much. I'm trying to remember.
It's about a woman who
Yeah, tell me.
who loses her child, but she like can't really get over the loss, and her husband and her have separated, and she keeps like hearing things and seeing dead people,
I
sort of.
think I don't like this movie. I think I gave it like 2 out of 5,
Maybe.
perhaps.
Yeah, I quite liked
Yeah.
it. I wasn't expecting much, and I liked the atmosphere in it and the kind of the grief, how they portrayed grief. I thought was pretty good.
Okay.
It wasn't the best movie I've seen, but I thought it was good.
Gets a red from me because I need to rewatch it again,
Like-
probably, maybe.
I
Or
feel
do
like
I?
I feel like Asians are having a big boom right now in horror films. Like not like Asian movies, but like American movies with Asian actors.
Oh, because we were talking in the car that last year we didn't really see a lot of Asian horror movies that really
Yeah,
popped
but
out.
I'm glad to see like more
Yeah,
different
Asian actors,
different
yeah.
actors in movies because it's nice. I'm for it. It's your turn.
No, I had. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. Oh, here we have a movie
Ooh.
that really fits with these colors. It is Christmas Bloody Christmas by Joe Begos.
Yeah.
And of course it gets a green one. I'm a huge Joe Begos fan. And I kind of knew what I was getting when I watched this movie. And I got it. I got a lot of great kills. Gore is always really good. The cinematography is always, that kind of blue, red, purple lights, and it's also quite chaotic when everything just starts in his movies, like Bliss, like this one, and Mind's Eye. Yeah. I do have to say, I agree with Jasmine. We talked about that main girl. I mean,
Yeah,
annoying.
I get people were talking a lot about that. They were like, "Oh, she's so annoying," and then like in the beginning, I was like, "God, she's fucking annoying," but yeah, but like I still kind of enjoyed the banter between the two. Like
I really like the guy.
Yeah,
and I thought they had really good chemistry with each other, not just love making wise or something, just being friends, also just being around each other. I kind of thought they had a nice vibe.
Yeah, I just like at the same time she was annoying, but I also like the fact that she was kind of not like me, because I'm not like that really, but like not the typical woman in a movie, the type of person. Like she was like tomboyish, and she was like not rough, but
I know.
Vulgar.
But she felt real.
Yeah.
Relatable in some way.
But just a little bit annoying. Like I couldn't be around her for too long.
But I know a lot of many people who are like that. Just talking a lot of whatever just comes into their mind, slips out of their mouth before they.
But they were talking like non-stop for like a long time. But it doesn't matter. Like it was fine. Like I was still entertained.
But also it's so funny.
But I get the whole. It sounds like a.
Yeah.
Sorry. It kind of sounds. It kind of sounds like a teenager who just learned how to swear is writing a script in the beginning. Like it's a little bit like that. It's the same thing with Rob Zombie. He does the same thing. Like in 31, I was just like, God, it's just like a 17-year-old just like wrote a script.
I was thinking while watching Christmas that Joe Bigas really reminds me of like a Rob Zombie style of director, because he, not all the way, but he kind of implements some of the same characters in his movies in a similar kind of style. But of course,
I get where you're coming from.
Just a little
small
bit.
Little.
Yeah. But I thought it was funny in one scene in this movie. She was naming like her favorite horror movies, and she picked like the worst ones you could pick. Like if she had picked like from the Nightmare on Elm Street, she picked the worst one, and then from Child's Play she picked the worst one, and I was like,
what? She didn't pick the worst. What did she pick for Nightmare on Elm Street? Wasn't the worst one?
I think for one of the two last ones.
Oh, Freddy's Dead. Yeah, that's right. I hate that one. Yeah, that is the worst one.
But I thought
I agree.
At the same time it was quite funny, like how they did. She chose Blair Witch 2 as her.
Yeah, that was also. I was like, what? No one likes Blair Witch 2.
So, but yeah, it was a really good movie.
Yeah, Romy, I want to see Skinamarink. I haven't seen that one.
But yeah, I think I'm hoping it will be out soon.
Which one?
Skinamarink.
Yeah.
I've heard so much about it, but yeah, did I drink for Christmas party?
I don't know. Drink again. I drank twice for one. Dream Child. I like Dream Child. I like Dream Warriors. I like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The third one is my favorite. That's the best.
Yeah, Dream Warriors is the best.
Yeah.
But 2, like I hated at first. But then I started like I rewatched. I was like, it's actually really good. But
after meeting with Jack Shoulder and hearing him explain a lot about it, and then rewatching the movie, it made me appreciate it more and see it in a different light. And after watching the Scream Queen documentary with Mark Patton, and that was his name, right?
Yeah.
It really kind of also made me see the movie in a different way, and I do like it now.
Now there's so many movies we gotta get kicking here. Bones and all. A nice cannibal love story.
I have to say that I was very disappointed by this film.
Were you? I thought it was exactly what I would expect from Luca Guadagnino. I can't pronounce his name, sorry.
It's a beautiful film. And
that's the thing.
And they tried to be shocking by putting all of these...
I don't think that was the point.
I think it was some of the intent to get people talking about it, but it just lacked heart for me. Like, I don't know, something was just, I wasn't connecting with it, and I think it was also way too long. And I don't know, I think they could have utilized the cannibal aspect more. I think
but it wasn't supposed. Well, this is the thing. I think people went into this film expecting a horror film, and it's not really. I mean, it has horror elements.
I wasn't expecting a horror film.
No, but I mean, a lot of people. Maybe not you, but a lot of people. But it is a romance movie. It's a coming of age like romance movie, it's not a horror film. It has horror elements to it. It's kind of like Raw.
I know.
Raw has more horror to it, but I don't know.
But this felt-
It just felt like a love movie, but it had
But
like a little bit of
It also felt
cannibalism
kind
in
of
it.
all over the place.
Yeah, but maybe I'm just a sucker for Timothy.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But it's also felt like a road movie, but with like, cause, you
Yeah,
know,
definitely road
moving,
trip, yeah.
But I liked the first like 10 minutes.
the ending was good though too.
I thought it was, but I liked the first 10 minutes. I was
Yeah,
like,
it was really
oh,
good in the
okay.
beginning. Yeah.
And I thought they would like maybe do something more with that, but then it just took a while before. But I liked her. She's very good, and she reminded me of Jenna Ortega a lot.
Looks wise, or
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Nay.
Yeah, because I was like, but also the way she kind of
Moved.
and said things.
I think she reminded me of Zoe Saldana. No, what's her name?
Depends on who you're.
Was that her
thinking
name?
about.
Yeah. That's her name. No, I'm thinking of Zendaya.
Oh, Zendaya.
Zendaya, yeah.
Yeah.
Zendaya. She reminded me a lot of Zendaya. Zoe is the girl from
Yeah.
Galaxy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Of the Guardians. Galaxy of the Guardians. That's the name, right? But yeah, she reminded me a lot of Zendaya, actually.
Mhm.
But then again, Zendaya and Timothy are also in a film together, so it might have like, I don't know, the whole like sort of crap, you know, the bent back and kind of walking, together and stuff like that. Like I watched like Euphoria this year, so maybe that's why as well. It's your turn.
Okay.
I liked it anyways.
Should we read some comments? Feel like we're ignoring you. I'm sorry.
I know I sound well. Maybe I'm not drunk, but I am a lightweight
Yeah.
nowadays because I had
Yeah.
2 kids and I haven't drunk
She's
in a
a
while.
drunk, but she might be drunk any second. You
Yeah.
never know.
Galaxy of the Guardians. That's right. No, I know it's Guardians of the Galaxy. I was just joking. Yeah. Did you pick one?
Martin, old guy in Bones and All is best horror villains in years.
I did like him. He was good.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Prey. Yeah, the new Predator movie.
I meant Zendaya. Prey. Yeah.
Yeah. I was very
I liked
pleasantly
it.
surprised.
Yeah,
I
was
liked it as well.
I didn't think I would because everyone was like, "It's so good," and I was gonna watch it, and I was like, "I'm gonna hate it," and I was like, "Oh."
Yeah,
It's not that bad.
Jasmine was gonna hate it for sure. But I was very pleasantly surprised.
I mean, it's not the best. Sorry. It's fun. I like
Yeah.
her.
But I mean, a movie doesn't have to be the best movie to be good. So. I think it's hard to be the best movie now.
Not if you're watching it.
No, because nothing beats Suspiria, and that has been like since I was 16. So yeah.
I'm not gonna comment on that, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, drink that Predator blood. Yes. A lot of people liking Prey here. Yeah.
yes. So there you go.
Third best Predator movie. I have to rewatch Predator 2 because I don't remember.
I
Predator
tried
2.
watching it this year, and I was like, I
I
can't
remember
do
not
it.
liking it.
I couldn't watch it, but I think if we watched it in a group,
It would be more fun.
would be a
Yeah,
lot of
probably.
fun. But I was like, I want to watch the Predator films before I watch Prey. So I watched the first one
Yeah.
because I haven't seen the first one since I was tiny, and then I haven't seen the other ones. So I was like, oh, I'll watch the second one, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't. I watched like 40 minutes or something, and I was just like, I turn off.
Oh.
And I didn't watch the remakes, but I've heard they're crap. So, Invitation, The Invitation.
I think it was okay.
I thought it was
Yeah.
good for what it was. Yeah.
I expected it to be much worse.
Yeah, I didn't even know what it was.
Yes,
actually.
I was like, oh no, I'm gonna probably suffer.
I didn't even
now.
know it was a vampire
but-
movie. So,
Yeah.
that's
But-
good.
It had nice like set decorations. Costume was very good. The main
Effects
actress
were really
was good. Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, something was lacking to just take it up all the way.
I feel like this film would have been my favorite film if I was a teenager, and it came out. I would be like, "This is the shit." 'Cause it's not like too teenagey. It's like teenagey, but it's a bit cooler. It's a bit more rough. That's what I thought of it.
It's Twilight with a kick.
I've never seen Twilight, so I can't.
What?
No, I've not seen Twilight. No.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No one believes me, but it's true. I've never seen Twilight. And every time I see a picture of Robert Pattinson from Twilight, I think it's your turn. I'm like, he looks horrible. He looks so bad in every picture from
I mean,
Twilight.
he's sparkly.
But he's so
Sparkles.
beautiful and everying else. And then like that film, just like, ugh. What did they do to him? It's the same with Kristen Stewart though. She looks terrible in them as well.
Yeah, I mean that movie wasn't a good representation
Maybe
for
we should
anyone.
watch them and
No. I've seen all of them once. It's enough.
I was a rough teenager, Marty. I actually wasn't. I was just fake rough. I listened to metal, but I wasn't as cool as all the other metal people.
No,
And I watched Guinea Pig.
When I'm here, all I hear is like Baby Shark do 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 do. So
That's
don't
not my-
believe her.
that's not my
her,
choice.
That's her music now. So yeah. Okay.
No, I did watch Guinea Pig. That was a little bit cool. When I was like 14.
Okay, new Hellraiser. I was pleasantly surprised by the new Hellraiser actually,
Mhm.
because I rewatched like every Hellraiser after the first three, because I like the first three, and you know then it all goes
I
downhill.
think Hell on Earth is
No.
so underrated.
No,
Yeah, it is.
I just rewatched them, and I was
No,
like,
that's number 3.
oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, then I really
Yeah.
Then number
It's so
1, 2, and 3
underrated.
are so good.
4
And-
is crap.
4, 5,
Four
6,
is
7,
crap.
8, 9, or whatever they are.
I
Crap.
hate Bloodline. I hate it. I hate it so
Yeah,
much.
so I was like, well, it can't be worse, you know. And it wasn't. And I think, you know, the first 3 still my
yeah.
top picks, but then this one.
Yeah, I think so too
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, and I liked her. I don't remember her last name, but I think Jamie, who plays the Pinhead.
Mhm. Shiny Press.
No,
No,
that's
that's-
that's the my name
No,
is
that's her. Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
But maybe she could be in the sequel, you know?
Maybe. Yeah. Where'd she go? I bet she should be in anything right lately.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe she could do like a parody of this.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be fun.
Like a scary movie, but
Yeah. But I think the effects were good, creative, and the ending. I really liked the ending.
I there was like flaws with it,
Of course.
but I did enjoy it. I thought it was entertaining. So I think I'm drinking 2 times. I think this is my problem. Should we drink before we talk about it or after we talk about it? I think we need to decide this now.
Okay. We can say before.
Before. Okay.
So people know, and they would be like, but why?
Yeah. Okay.
But I forgot to drink. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I was trying to. Yeah. It's my turn.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Animals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this, you know, technically,
Yeah. It's like
it's not a horror, but the situation that the main character is put in, that is,
It's a
a
violent
horror.
movie. It's like
and
a.
it's based on a completely true story. That is what makes it like horrifying, and yeah, that was probably the hardest movie to watch last year, and I'm glad I didn't see it at the cinema because you know I do had to pause because to just you know be like, okay.
I wonder how many people actually went to see that film in the cinema.
don't think it
I
was a
wanted
lot.
to, but I couldn't. But
Yeah,
it was.
it's
was horrible.
based on the hate crime and homophobic crime against a Belgian gay man.
Yeah, Muslim.
Yeah, that is also important because this movie shows us kind of like homophobia from kind of 3 different angles, which I also really liked. But yeah, that was just hard because I read about the case before watching the film, so I kind of knew what was gonna happen, and
Oh, I didn't read about the case. I just knew what it was about because I worked at the company who brought the movie to Sweden, and it came like during COVID. So I was like, oh, I can't wait to watch it because the guy who owns it was like, you're gonna love this movie because it's like real feel bad. I was like, yes. And then it like took ages for it to come out, so I've been waiting for it to come out. Like I don't want to see anything about it. I just want to watch it when it comes. So yeah, I thought it was really good acted, and it was horrible. Like it really affected me.
yeah.
So I really, that's what I like. So it was.
Yeah, I want to be affected
Yeah.
by movies in that way.
Yeah.
Even feeling really bad and awful afterwards. I think after I had to watch like some silly action
Yeah,
movies.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine or something.
But yeah.
Did
but
anyone?
that was
Has anyone seen it?
yeah.
Animals.
Martin, did you watch it? You should drink all the time. Oh, Bad Done Well. Thanks for doing a review of Female Prisoner Scorpion series, especially Be Stable.
Oh,
Well, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
It was fun. We had a lot of fun watching them.
yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Wow.
And we also drank some wine. It was
Yeah,
nice.
Beast Stable was. Yeah, I liked that one a lot.
Woohoo! Terrifier 2.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's anyone that I know who doesn't like it,
Yeah,
unless they don't
I
like
know a lot
gore
of
films.
people.
Really?
Oof.
I thought it was like fun. There were a few things I didn't like about it, but I thought it was. And the best part was
Yeah.
that it actually went up in the movie theaters in Sweden.
Yeah, that was unexpected,
So,
but it did, and I knew that this would be like the cinema experience of the year, and it truly was.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone was reacting. We had like children watching it. We had
Yeah,
like an
so
old
we-
lady watching, and she left after 30 minutes. Don't know if it was because of the annoying people who were talking all the time and reacting, or if it was because of the movie. But it was a fun watch. I loved it. I mean, it had some minor flaws that could be tweaked, of course. But overall, I couldn't get enough. I just wanted to watch. So I had no problem with it being like 2.5 hours.
See, I was like,
had
it could have been a little bit shorter.
No, I had no problem because I was like, please, more art. Can it kill someone and just show me the
Yeah,
next thing?
But if they had filled it
Please.
with more kills, it would have been something. But sometimes it was a little bit long before anything, and that's what's like one of my flaws for the film. But it's not like it was bad or anything.
And I
yeah,
have
I
my
love-
art hat today too. Yes.
But I thought it was it was really fun.
Yeah,
And,
but you can see that it has a much bigger budget than the first one because this
Yeah.
looks better, and it kind of lost the raw feeling that the first one had.
Which isn't necessarily
It
good
is-
or bad.
Yeah, but I mean, this one was also filled with much more humor, dark humor, than the first one was, especially with art. 'Cause, I mean, with the glasses thing when
Yeah,
he's
I
like,
love the glasses.
yeah.
Art in glasses is like
yeah,
I want them on my wall.
and also Sienna was a really good final girl.
Mm.
I really liked her and the relationship with her and her brother, and of course the effects were
yeah,
amazing.
top notch.
Top notch.
Good old Damien.
Top notch. Yes.
Yeah, I see. I also think it was a little bit long.
No, I wanted more.
Bitch ass.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
I was
Well,
so
I know, but
disappointed.
I know,
I
like-
wanted it to be so much better. Like I was like, oh, nice new like hood horror, and like the background story of it all was fine, but it was just so poorly.
But I thought that it was
made.
okay for what it was. You know, it was very low budget, but I did like the concept. I like the idea. There are a lot of like games of life and death
Oh, yeah.
played, and I like those games. I did, but you know,
I'm gonna have to.
it was okay. It was mainly the games and the concept and the name. I mean, bitch ass. That's an amazing title. That yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. All right, your turn. I was hoping for so much more.
The Black Phone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How about you? This is why I'm drunk. Look how little you've drunk.
but
For
I
real.
think I've drunk more. You know,
You gotta take bigger sips. It's not like you know, 2 milliliters.
this always happens every live stream.
Yeah.
But like, I have a small mouth.
My mouth is the smallest mouth on the planet. There's no one who has a smaller mouth than me.
Oh, Magnus is here. Hello, Magnus.
You better drink a bigger gulp of that green now.
Yes.
What did we talk
The
about? Oh yeah, Black Phone, yeah.
Can I
Ethan
have the
Hawke
hand?
is fantastic.
The
What do you
hand,
want?
The hand.
The hand. Why?
Yeah, whenever someone. Hi. Yeah, the Black Phone. That was good. And Ethan Hawke, I mean, very good performance. And I like that, you know, the cinematography was like a throwback to the 70s or something like that.
Mhm.
And yeah, I like the story. I like the kids acting, like all of them.
I think some of them were a little bit like too much, but not the acting. I would say the characters more than the
Yeah,
acting.
that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I loved like seeing Ethan Hawke and his mask sitting in that chair. I don't know what it was about that. I was just like,
Yeah,
oh,
when he was
it's
just like.
yeah, it's just sitting there. That was like the best part. And like I liked him as a villain. It was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I thought it was surprising. It wasn't surprising for their, I guess, AAA movie,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. I don't know. Big movie, Hollywood movie, Blumhouse
Yeah.
movie, whatever.
Of course. The girl in black phone was awesome. Top-notch child acting. The rest of the movie didn't do much for me. Boo.
The girl was good, yeah.
Expulsion noise. Agreed. Nice. Yes, I did. Thanks. Okay.
That was. Oh, Day Shift.
Oh yeah, that was the one with
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. I actually thought it was.
I thought it was.
I
like,
liked
yeah, it
it.
was entertaining. I wasn't expecting
I was
much. I was like,
expecting it
oh
to be
no. I was expecting it to be like the shittiest film ever, and I was watching it, and I was like, it reminds me a little bit of Blade. The type of humor that's in Blade is in. I mean, it's a lot more silly in this, but like this sort of weird humor that's in Blade is in
I think
Day
my favorite
Shift.
character was the brother Franco, Dave Franco. His character.
That's why I was like, I recognize him.
Yeah,
That's his brother.
He
okay.
was very funny. His character was funny.
But no, he's like, I don't know. I thought it was a lot entertaining, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
liked the kills, and I thought the
Yeah.
violence was good.
Yeah, I thought it was quite creative.
Swedish pride in it.
Oh yeah.
With Stormare
Yes.
playing a Russian again, I think. I don't know, playing some
Of course.
Yeah. Peter Stormare for non-Swedish speakers. Yeah, I thought it was fun,
Yeah, I had a lot of fun watching it.
and I like Jamie Foxx. I gotta admit, I like him. He's cool.
The Northman.
Yeah.
Yes. Here we have another Swedish pride.
Oh yeah, Alexander
Alexander Skarsgård.
Skarsgård.
Like sometimes it's weird when I'm from Sweden and I don't want to say Skarsgård. I want to say Skarsgård because
Skarsgård.
that's how
Yeah.
it's pronounced. But you know, if I say that and people
Old
don't
enough.
speak Swedish,
34.
won't
Am I 30? I'm
understand.
34. Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. I always
You're-
forget how old I
You're
am.
1 year older than me. And you will be 35
This year, yeah.
Woo! Wow. That was
Getting there.
fast.
I'm getting there.
Old enough to drink, yeah. And also, we can drink from 18 here in Sweden, actually, not 21.
Sort of. It's like 18,
When you
At
go
the
out,
bar,
yeah,
but 20
to
in
buy
the, and to
alcohol.
buy alcohol
Yeah,
in the store.
yeah.
It's really weird.
But
What were we talking about? Northman. Yeah,
yeah.
Northman was I think I liked it, but I thought it was his worst film.
You mean performance-wise, or?
No,
Or-
not
the
not
directors?
Skarsgård.
Okay.
Not Ari Aster.
Yeah, was it Robert Eggers?
Robert Eggers. Thank you.
That was his film. Yeah.
They're like, I want to say butt buddies, but
I thought
you know what I mean. They're like good friends, and
Yeah.
they like. I think
Yeah.
they're good friends. I don't know. They did a podcast together, and
Oh,
that
they
was
did?
like a dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I think the cinema was amazing. It was.
Yeah, like it was
Breathtaking.
an awesome movie. Like it was
It was a cinema movie.
yeah, it was
And,
grand.
I mean, Anna Taylor-Joy, amazing as always.
Yeah,
She's
I love
amazing
her.
at everything. Yeah, I
And
just
Nicole
wanna watch
Kidman.
her.
and who played the dad? Who played the
Ethan
dad?
Hawke.
Yes, it was.
It was
Yeah, I love
Ethan
Ethan Hawke.
Hawke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
Oh, see, now I have to refill my glass. You see, I tried it. Where's the
What to do?
time?
Hmm?
Or do we do that one?
No, I have it here. Yeah, but I enjoyed it. But
Yeah.
I thought it was out of his 3 films. 3? Yeah. The Witch, and The Lighthouse,
Ah.
and The Northman.
And he's doing the remake of Nosferatu, yes?
Yeah, which is probably gonna be good. And Willem Dafoe is in it, right?
In Nosferatu?
Is he not?
I don't know. I don't remember who.
Anything that and Willem Dafoe was in The Northman, which also, oh my god, his scenes
Oh, yeah,
in The
yeah,
Northman
that was
were the
insane.
best. I love him so much.
Oh, and where's the Sprite? 7 Up. Oh, 7 Up. Sorry, we have Sprite as well.
But yeah, I love Willem Dafoe. I need to
Yeah.
do a marathon with his films this year.
I liked his farting in the lighthouse.
All right, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I thought it was going to be horrible, but I actually ended up liking
And
it.
it was.
No, it has a lot of flaws, but I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun watching it, and that's the most important. And also, Leatherface, he looks like he's pooping in a field in a scene, and just for that,
Like, I like the kills. Some of the kills are very fun, but yeah, I hated the film. I hated is a strong word. I didn't like it.
You don't like anything.
I drank up my green one before the red one. Like, I'm not that bad anymore. I've lightened up since I had kids, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think I'm being nicer.
I think
maybe.
I've gotten a bit harsher. If you look at my letterbox, there are a lot of
Yeah.
bad grades on good movies.
I'm trying to be a good person here. Your turn.
See, did not hate the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre as
But does
much
that
as
mean
you.
it was good, or does it mean it wasn't as horrible?
I like the Texas Chainsaw. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, these were very good, by the way.
A lot of movies to go through.
Yeah, but you know, we have time.
All the time in the world.
Yeah. Oh, who invited them? I like this one. I was very pleasantly surprised, actually.
I actually watched it today, so it's like really fresh in my mind. But
but
I was also extremely
yeah,
impressed.
I like the main couple, and because I didn't really know where this movie was going. I was like, but what is the deal? And then it just went like, it just went further and further and further, and I was like, okay, I kind of get it. And then it just went further. I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
okay.
I did like where it went,
Yeah.
and it was a bit tense, and it was like weird, and it was funny, and it was like
Yeah,
it mixed a lot of the
Because
different.
had you kept
different
guessing,
emotions.
keep guessing, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh wait, what? And then you're like, oh, okay. But you kind of relate also, because you know people like that who
Yeah.
just they don't want to leave,
Yeah.
or if they're like, and you don't want to be rude, but you, yeah,
Yeah. You just
So
want to go
you-
to bed.
yeah, you kind of feel that frustration. Like whenever I want people, I have a party, and I want people to leave, I start cleaning. I start going into the kitchen, I start taking away things, and I start cleaning. That is the cue for people to leave.
I just go to bed. And hope they don't steal anything. I'm just like, I gotta go to bed. I just go. I did that last time when I had my birthday. I was like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, but I went to bed before you, so I didn't see.
Yeah,
you.
maybe, yeah.
I was tired.
I just left, and then someone left when they left, I guess.
Yeah. But
Ah.
it's your turn.
Oh, it's a tiny one. Grim Cuddy. Oh, it's the best movie of the.
I mean, it had potential.
I mean, like maybe
it has
the
a-
concept.
I mean, it has the creature has a memorable look for sure. I don't know if it's or
It
good.
was so bad.
But I mean,
but how do you release a film like that? Like, I'm sorry, like I understand that it's hard to make a film. Don't get me wrong, and I don't want to be one of those people who's like, I hate everything. But like, if that was me and it was my film, and
Jasmine, I
someone
hate everything.
someone brought that character into my film, I would be like, we are not releasing this until we have enough money to
But
make this creature look
I
better.
thought the creature was cute. Like, but I think that is a bad thing in a horror movie, probably. If you think the creature is cute.
But it was
should be
so
terrifying.
CGI.
It
like,
was.
like, it wasn't even
It-
like CGI, like CGI. It was
It
like
was
looked like
hella
it was
CGI.
It looked like it was like a sticker that you put on something where it's like
But
totally
it
out
looked
of
like
place.
it was CGI, but not from this decade.
It's like if you have a photo and then you stick a picture of Hello Kitty on it, and it's just like, yeah, I was with Hello Kitty. Like that. That's what it looked like. It was so bad.
And I mean, but it did have potential. Like I wanted to like
Yeah,
it,
like the
but
first 10 minutes, I was like, oh maybe, and then I was like, yeah, nah.
because I like the concept and you know how crazy
Creepypasta
social media
stuff, yeah.
and these challenges and whatever it is on people doing.
Was this the one with like the kid? The kids who are watching something, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Mhm.
Green Cuddy comes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's because I remember.
Yeah, and I
but
think
yeah,
it's a social commentary
it
on
was-
these TikTok challenges or whatever it is.
Yeah.
that these young people.
yeah, it
do.
was just very bad. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I did have fun at least. You know, I laughed. I saw Grim Cuddy and I
No.
laughed.
Yeah, like the first time, then I was like, this is painful.
But it reminded
not in
me
a good
like
way.
of a really bad. What's his name in Death Note? That
L?
character.
Or who? Oh,
like a
I actually haven't seen
like
Death
if-
Note,
if
but I
you-
know what you mean.
if you order that
The
character
death
from
character.
Wish, then you get Grim Cuddy.
It did look like him, yeah.
Yeah.
Not L, the evil guy with the apple.
Yeah.
The one who has the apple, I think. And he has like the big grin.
The one who kills
The
people.
monster. Shinigami, yeah. Death. Yeah, he's death.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
he was death.
that means death.
Yeah, it's like death, the god.
Yeah, exactly. So a very cheap version of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's my turn. Okay, The Privilege.
I'm gonna be honest here. I didn't finish watching it.
But I saw this a while ago. But this was the which country was this
German.
one? Yeah, exactly. Privilege or whatever.
Yeah.
And I
Storm.
didn't like it.
Yeah, I was.
It was
into
very bad. Like everything was really bad, and I felt that it wasn't really directed for me. It wasn't.
But you
really
think that
targeted-
films are directed for you?
Yeah, but like I wasn't the target audience probably for this film because I don't know. It felt very Twilight-ish in that. That
I
it's
don't know,
for
it
like
just-
very like younger
It felt
people.
very long. I don't know. I only watched half of it and still felt like very long.
But nothing was really good about it. It wasn't exciting.
I like the main
Wasn't-
dude, but yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
No, quite horrible.
let's talk about it more. Sound of Summer.
Ooh, yeah, this is a movie that people might not like have heard about. So
Yeah,
much.
so it's from Guy. His name is Guy,
Yeah.
and he made another film called Difficulty Breathing. So he's British, but he's based in Japan.
Yeah.
So he makes some not Asian. He makes Japanese films.
Yeah, and this one is called Sound of Summer.
Yeah, and I think Dave Jackson was involved in this one.
Yeah.
A little bit. Who did Cat Sick Blues because he's also
Yeah.
based in Japan.
Yeah, and it's a really good film. I was very surprised because I had no idea what I was watching. Like, well, I had read nothing about the film.
Yeah, me
We just
neither.
started watching it, and I was very pleasantly surprised. Actually,
Don't talk too much about it because we're
No.
gonna release a review
No.
about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I didn't think about it like when I read
Yeah.
the name, but it was like when it was about the cicadas, I was just like, oh, that's right. That is the sound of summer.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I learned something new.
Yeah.
So,
We'll
yeah.
watch the review
So,
later. We'll put it
yeah,
up.
if,
So.
if you have a chance to watch Sound of Summer, do it.
Yeah, and then watch our review.
Yeah,
It'll come out
yeah, of
soon.
course.
Oh, that's not easy.
Oh.
It's not Guy Pearce, David.
Oh, we have Smile. I know a lot of people have opinions, and we do too.
See,
I was
take
very
green.
pleasantly surprised.
The more I think, like when I first watched it, I was like, "Oh, this is actually really creepy." And now when I think about it afterwards, I'm like, "It's such a rip.
It is.
It is such a rip.
It is. It is a ripoff of
It follows. Yeah, it's such
Totally.
a rip.
Well, but you know,
I
It Follows is really good.
Yeah, it is, and I did
And-
enjoy it, and that's probably why I thought it was creepy
Yeah.
because I thought It Follows was like that was the first time in like decades I was like walking home and I was just like,
We- you
if
know,
someone
we
fucking
saw it,
follows
but
me, I'm gonna run.
We saw It Follows in the cinema. Then we went home, and Jasmine actually called me. She was like,
But it was, like,
"Sarah,
dark,
someone is
And I was
someone's
living in a
following
pretty
me."
bad neighborhood at that time,
Yeah.
and I was just like walking alone, and I was just like, if someone's behind me, walking behind me, I'm gonna freak out and like run. But no one did come, so that was lucky. But
I think also that is why I like Smile, because I like the whole It Follows concept. I think it worked in Smile.
yeah,
And I think the movie got better and better as it progressed, and I especially like the last 20-15 minutes.
the urban myth
Loved
thing
it.
is true. Yeah, that
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, I did enjoy it, so I'm not gonna say it was bad. But the more I think about it, I'm like, oh, I wish it was just a little bit more original.
But I remember just watching the movie and being so involved and being that is how I want to feel.
Yeah.
And if I feel that, then you know, the movie's really good in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I do want to rewatch it at some point.
Yeah.
So I will definitely buy it. Yeah.
That one. Mad God.
Oh. So, I mean, what can you really say about Mad God that would make sense? It is a very special movie. I saw it at the Monsters of Film Festival. and I still can't really say what it's about. If someone asked me like, "Oh, what's Mad God about?" I'm like,
Like a
well,
dystopian.
you watch the movie and you tell me. But I mean, everything that happens in the movie is fantastic. I mean, it looks great. Uh,
I
you
can't.
know,
I can't. I
it's-
liked it, but I can't help but compare it to Junkhead, and I enjoyed
I haven't
Junkhead
seen
more.
Junkhead.
Oh, you haven't seen?
I haven't
haven't
had the
seen Junkhead.
opportunity. I was
Oh.
working
Yeah.
at the festival when it was being shown, so yeah. But I mean, I got really dragged into the stories. The animations looked
Yeah,
really
the
good.
animations are great. And I like the
Uh,
mix of animate, like
yeah.
the stop animation and the real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
did
real.
too.
I love that. That's so cool.
Yeah, and I mean, even though I didn't fully understand the movie, I can't say that everything made sense. I still kind of like the just general vague idea and concept. Yeah, behind the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it, but if you haven't seen Junkhead, watch Junkhead too.
I definitely will at some point.
It's your turn.
I feel like I need some special brownies to eat before I watch Matt. Yeah, I think maybe the movie will make more sense.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
I'd be like, I
Honestly.
found God.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, feed me. So this is
Yes, sorry.
yeah.
Magnus, we did drink. I drank green for bones and all.
I drank red.
Did you drink red?
Yeah, because I don't like bones and all.
Not at
I
all.
was disappointed. Can't I have my own opinion?
No.
Do I have to like everything?
No, you have to like everything. You gotta like some things.
Well, I do. See.
Yeah. What are we talking about now? Feed me. Yeah.
Yeah, I recently watched this movie, so I do have it fresh in my mind, and I kind of knew what it was about before watching it, but I was very pleasantly surprised, especially about the violent scenes. I wasn't expecting it to go that way, but I'm glad it did. And yeah, the characters were very memorable, special.
Yeah.
Especially the villain or bad
Yeah.
guy. He was very memorable, and he just did stuff like suddenly, like very unexpectedly, and that was what I was like. I really like that. Like a special scene that is happening later in the film. That just came out of nowhere.
I also really enjoyed this film. It was like a little bit predictable, but also like when you thought you knew something, it kind of like it just like what like I don't know. It was just very good, and I thought the characters in it were especially not good. I don't know. It was like a nice mix of like funny,
especially
dirty, disgusting, like beautiful.
Yeah, with
like, it was so.
The police characters also, they added a lot to the movie. So there were a lot of dark humor in the film.
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate all the characters and the screenplay. I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I know what this one is.
It's
Oh,
the, oh.
Yeah, I forgot one film, so I have to put in an ugly, ripped one. They Crawl Beneath.
Yeah, I have to say that I don't remember a lot from this film. I just remember it being really crappy.
So
Really
if you haven't
bad.
watched this film, don't watch it. I mean, maybe. If you like a bad Tremors, then you can watch this film.
And we don't mean bad like it's so bad it's hilarious. No,
Yeah.
it's just bad, so bad that it's.
I
bad.
like the like worms. There was like these sort of like worms creatures, but other than that,
I don't
there was
even
nothing I
remember.
liked.
Did they look good or was it like
They,
mostly?
they look like a worm. No, it was.
Oh,
it was.
it was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that I did enjoy that, but other than that,
But
it was
I-
like every character.
I
I
think
was just like,
I think also just
hate
the
you
main
all.
story was so badly thought out.
yeah.
Like it just felt like they could have done so much more with the
And
script.
they try, but it's like they like try. I also watched this film recently, so it's fresh in my mind. But they tried to make the story like serious in a film that was so not. Yeah, and it was just like, why? Instead of making it serious, make it fun so people will actually like it.
You're dealing with a film like this, then if you have like serious topics that you want to get in, make it fun.
Yeah.
And
But it
that
was
would
it was
work.
like they even though it was like a creature film, it felt like they were focusing on the story of this guy who was absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
They were focusing on the story on him, and it was just like, but why aren't you focusing on this creature, like the creature, because it's kind of supposed to be like a creature feature, like an insect movie. Why don't you focus on that and like do like cool kills and like, you know, people running around, you know,
Yeah,
like a
and-
kaiju
and
sort
do
of like
a
style.
cool
But it's just
story.
like, I don't care about this character. Like, fuck off.
Yeah,
like,
and do a cool background
yeah,
story
just
for
do
the
something.
worms
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
I want to know more about the
I
worm.
wanna know
What
about
was
his
his
family, what happened,
childhood?
like, yeah.
Do they have a boyfriend, girlfriend? What
Did
movies
he come
do
from
they
a
like?
pupa? Where did he do? Like, where did he come from? I know where he came from, but you know, yeah.
Where did he come from?
Where'd
Where
he
did he go? Yeah. So.
Wormy Joe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was definitely not green. It was red. Sorry.
Yeah.
Picked up the green one. Okay. Oh, if Jeremiah's watching, I can see you playing on Steam now. Not cool.
Okay. Oh, we have bodies, bodies, bodies.
I gotta say, man, I was
Yeah.
not expecting me to like this.
I mean, in this one, every character is so annoying, but
Oh wait. It did look like an asylum flick, and it did feel like an asylum flick. So, good choice there.
yeah.
Morgue Asylum.
But I have to say that the annoying characters worked for this type of movie.
It did.
They were portraying the characters in such a good way. You know, I really believed them to be that, and I was like, this works.
See, I
It
agree
works.
and disagree, because I agree to an extent where they were annoying, and that was the point. But I didn't think it worked until later in the film. In the beginning,
yeah, but
I
that's
was
the
just
thing.
like, oh.
But that's the thing. When you after you watch the whole film, you were like, okay,
Yeah.
it worked. They played the characters well, and
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
the best thing is definitely the ending. I won't say no more.
Yeah.
Just the ending was really good. But yeah, it's a fun film. Watch it.
Yeah. There were a lot of pretty people in the film. I mean, people. No, I don't know. Not him, but
Everyone else.
yeah, everyone else.
Okay.
Is it me? Yeah. Scream.
5.
5.
Yeah, red. Definitely.
I'm being so nice this year. I think I went into like thinking that everything was gonna be shit. So everything like kind of surprised me a little bit. And like the film per se isn't great, but
No, it's
I
not.
thought it was fun. Like I thought it was so fun that they were kind of like making fun of themselves and making fun of the
But
whole.
no. But I mean, the first Scream film makes fun of itself. This one is just so literal. Oh, we have to be meta.
But I thought
in a
that
meta,
was
in a
fun.
meta, and they just kept bringing that up. So they overused it.
But I
That's
thought
the
I
word.
thought they did it better than
overused it.
Matrix.
Matrix, the new one.
Yeah.
It sucked.
That's so
Yeah,
bad.
it's so bad. But
So bad.
this wasn't better in that aspect, and also the kills were boring. The characters that were quite interesting, they just didn't do anything
But
with them.
also, like, Nev Campbell was in it, and then I was like, oh,
But
Nev,
also,
you're bad.
You know, I figured out who was the killer after like
Yeah,
5
I mean,
minutes.
but that wasn't the point of the film. Like, for me, anyways,
But
like, watching it. It
That is-
wasn't the
that
point
is also
for
the
it.
excitement, because you're like, oh my god, who is it? Who is it?
But you kind of
and-
knew who it was in the first one as well. Like, it wasn't like, oh, was it him?
No,
like,
but it was still, you know, you were still like going back and forth. That's the thing. Even if you think you're going back and forth, and here I was so sure.
yeah, but I
And I
don't
was
know.
like,
I saw it more of as like a comedy film, and then
I don't know.
I don't know.
It
it turned into that
It lacked the
anyways.
comedy for me.
And then I liked the sort of the
Yeah.
relationship between Gail and
I think
Oh,
the
help
best,
me.
the best thing about this was
what's her name in the film? Stop it now.
what's the name in her in film? Who are you talking about?
Nev Campbell's character.
Oh, Sydney.
Sydney.
Prescott,
Thank you,
yeah.
Sydney Prescott.
I think the best thing
Gail
was
Weathers is Sydney Prescott.
Jenna Ortega. She was the best thing in this film,
Nev Campbell was the best thing in this film,
but she's always
and
the
David
best thing.
Arquette. It was nice to see him.
But overall, I was very disappointed. I mean,
I don't know what you expected though, because I didn't like the fourth one.
I like the fourth one very well because it did a social commentary so well for
Yeah.
that time period. Yeah. I have
yeah,
to
then-
refill my glass, otherwise Jasmine will be very mad.
The new Matrix. While I'm refilling this, like I'm one of the few people in the world who actually likes Reloaded and Revolutions. So I was like, oh yeah, new Matrix, I'm in. And then I was just like, what the hell is this? And then when the Merovingian came in and he did fuck all, I was like, I'm out. I hate this film. That one. There wasn't
Can I
much
have
left.
more?
You want to mix wine?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you would mix it with 7
Yeah,
Up
I know,
already,
but you're mixing
so-
it with 2 different wines.
I don't care. You think I'm fancy like
I don't
that?
even know, like, there's like 2 different types of wines. Maybe it'll be gross.
Maybe it will be awesome.
Maybe it'll
Thank
be
you.
the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Okay. Me? Yeah. No.
No.
You.
Me. But wait, I have to, you know.
It's red enough.
I want it to be more like my hair
Mine's
used
like-
to be.
Mine's like grainy.
Okay. Old People, the German movie, and it was good. I was very pleasantly surprised,
Yeah, me too.
and I think it worked in the favor that it was from Germany or like a non-American country,
Yeah.
so to speak. I think if it was made in America,
I
they
knew
would
you were
have-
gonna say that.
they would have done, you know, they wouldn't have done it as well. I think.
No,
was
it would have
released in
been-
America. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It felt like more gross.
Yeah, it felt more raw and kind of just. It had a different tone set.
Yeah.
Than it would have, but I really liked it.
I know. I did say that Asian people were coming into horror more,
Mhm.
but I also think that old people are coming into horror more recently.
That's
like I
awesome.
think it's more centered. Not centered, but like I don't know. For some reason, I just think like there's been like a boom on old people as well.
People like they're scary.
They're like, ugh, old
but
people.
No, not like ooh.
No,
I'm
but, like, But like not only as villains, but like as
Yeah,
just in film. Like anything for Jackson last year, that one was not old, but you know, older couples. It wasn't like a young, you know, 30-year-old
And then
couple.
we have, you know, of course, Jamie from Halloween movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. What do you mean, old people?
I mean like 60 plus.
Yay, smile.
Yeah. You're
But,
not
but I
old,
mean,
Magnus.
when I was 18, I thought 30 was old, and I'm 33.
So you old.
No, I'm a
Yeah,
child.
the oskyldiga. Oskyldige. I don't know what they're called in Norwegian, but the innocents.
The uskyldige.
Uskyldige.
Yeah. But yeah, the Innocents. It's a movie from Norway, from my country. I'm half Norwegian. Yeah.
You say your country, but have you like ever
Yeah.
like
A
if
lot.
I ask you something about Norway, do you know the answer?
Depends on what you're asking me. Like, what is the capital? It's Oslo.
Yeah. If I ask like what's the national dish?
Mackerel, maybe. I ate it a lot when I was there.
Someone
A
Google
toast
this.
with mackerel. You know?
Because you ate it there. That's what it makes.
But a lot of people eat it for lunch. It's a very popular lunch dish to have a sandwich, a toast with mackerel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. You see?
Yeah, I thought it was good. What did you drink?
Oh yeah. I was like, what are we talking about? Yeah, I just saw the film, and before I watched the film, I kind of knew some of the things, or like one major thing that was gonna happen, and it kept me on edge because I was like, I just want this scene to be over. I just want it to happen, so I can, you know, skip through it. Yeah, because it has to do with an animal being hurt. So if you don't want to watch that thing, you know, you can skip it, or just skip the scene, or skip the film. But it's a very good film, and the children in it, their acting is top notch. They were all so fantastic, and I was just amazed. I was like, how do you get like these young people to act so well? Like
Yeah.
when I was their age, I don't know, I was like eating sand in the forest somewhere. Like
I don't
you
think
know,
you were at their age, but
we were in the like 8 or 7.
you don't eat sand when you're 8 or 7.
Maybe but you know, if someone was directing the movie, I I wouldn't even understand like what's going like.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. Like if I put my kids in a film, that would be the shittiest film ever.
Like there was like I was in a performing group or theater or whatever, and I was doing a dance. I was performing, and then my dad was like, they were watching and filming me, and they was like, "What is she doing?" And I was just scratching, like my front through the and my butthole
Your
through
front.
and butt throughout the entire song.
Your front, is that what you call it?
Yeah, you know. But I was doing that the entire song, and when I had ballet, I did ballet for like a couple of months.
A month.
And my mom was like, "Where is she?" And Dad was like, "There, she fell on the floor." I mean, that was I didn't get anything when I was that young. So, you know, besides scratching myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But you know, fantastic kids.
Yeah. Your kids are older, Jeremiah. Or Expulsion Note. Sorry, I'm outing your real name. It's your turn.
Oh, it is. Okay. Then you need better children, Jazz.
Yeah, I know. I'm like happy that they play video games. That's it.
Yeah, but you know, they seem to.
Well, the older one.
Yeah, seem to be
The young
getting
one just
more
throws stuff.
into like some elements of horror. She likes the horror dolls, for example. And,
Yeah.
yeah, so maybe she will, you know, be like us.
We'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah, or the good parts.
Yeah.
Okay, choose or die. I have to say that I was pleasantly
Yeah.
surprised.
This is the thing though, I went into this one like, oh no, another Netflix crap horror film, I can't do it. And then I went into it and I was like, oh, it's pretty fun. I quite enjoyed it. I like text-based games. Like, it was...
Yeah, I really love movies that deal with games of life and death. I'm a sucker for it. TV shows and movies, that always excites me. Like, ooh, oh, someone
Like, it
will
wasn't
die.
that good, but it was like, it was entertaining.
But
like,
that was entertaining. But I mean, there are levels, of course. Some,
Yeah.
some are better, some are worse. But yeah. See?
see? Did you drink?
It's almost done. Yeah.
Incantation. Another Netflix.
Yeah, it was
I
okay.
think it's from Taiwan.
It was okay.
So if I want to like a mix, I'll sip both.
Maybe next year we get a mix.
Mm.
Like for medium
Just
movies. Yeah.
it was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. I mean,
It
as
looked nice.
Jasmine said, it felt
It's a
like a
copy.
Noroi kind of copy, but not as good, obviously. But I did like this basic story. It kind of, I was invested in the story and in her character. I was
Yeah,
very
she was fine,
invested.
but I was
yeah.
just like, this is very Noroi.
But it was also too long for that type of movie.
Mm.
Yeah. But I don't.
Oh.
You see, and she's complaining that I don't drink.
Well, it's because you're stronger than I am nowadays. I used to be strong.
Yes. Well, I'm a year younger, so.
Now I'm weak. So weak.
This is good. Yeah.
Why am I pouring your drink? You pour your own damn drinks.
Because I'm a baby.
You're so much younger than me.
Yes, I am.
You don't know how to do things. You eat sand when you're 8.
Exactly. Like maybe if,
That's how you gotta do it. So you pour this in before you pour in this. Yeah.
like if you met me when I was 7 or 8, maybe I wouldn't have been eating sand. Yeah.
Is it me? Is it me?
No.
Oh, shit. Just drink from the bottle. Dead. I'll be puking in this bowl later then.
Oh, A Wounded Fawn. I actually like this film. What I really first, what drew my attention was the fantastic poster.
Yeah, it's really
And
nice.
I like, what's his name? Josh Rubin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. And I think he played a very out of typical character for him. And I think it worked.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I did. Especially like the first 15 minutes or 10 minutes. It really drew me in. And then you were like, okay. So now the scene is set. And you think, so what? Where is it? Where is this going? Because you know it can go in this kind of typical direction that a lot of these movies do, but then they add another layer to the film.
Yeah.
towards the third act, in the third act. And that is really kind of what sets it apart. Kind of what makes it memorable.
I really liked it. Yeah, it was weird, fun, interesting.
Yeah,
It was lovely to look at.
it was.
It was weird, which is what I liked about it.
Makes me want to grab a tasty drink. Well, you should.
Yeah. Grab
Yeah.
a tasty drink. I
Yeah.
feel like I haven't. I'm just gonna.
What's going on?
No, nothing. I was just gonna share. Anyways, is it my turn to pick a new one?
It is.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna share this. You can do it, Jasmine. It's okay.
Violent Night.
Mmm. Violent Night is a good one. Yeah. So I'm just waiting until Jasmine
No, go
finishes
ahead.
tapping. Yeah. No, tapping. Finish
Tapping. I'm tapping.
Tapping that ass.
What? I was thinking about tap dancing.
Oh!
Okay, I know where your mind goes.
Who thinks about tap dancing?
Tap
Someone
dancing is
says
fucking
tap
cool,
or
okay?
tapping. Please let us know. If I say tapping, are you thinking about tap dancing?
But you don't go like, oh, what's she doing in there with her boyfriend? She's tapping. You don't say that.
No, but if someone just say tapping, the word tapping, I mean, what do you associate it
Tapping? I tap dancing.
with?
I mean, right? Come on.
I want to see the comments.
English speakers,
please.
come on. What are you trying to work?
Oh, so Violent Night. Yes, that was good.
The ones talking to us about tapping.
Maybe
But
they
yes,
will.
Violent Night was.
It was good. And,
pretty
you know, I had kind of high expectations since the director is the one who directed the Dead Snow movies. Tommy Wirkola.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I
did
didn't
you
know. No, I didn't know.
Oh my god. That was what I was so excited about this because I'm so glad that he's doing well.
It's funny. I just bought Dead Snow, the first one out of the thrift store the other day.
You don't. You do
No,
not
but I
like
don't-
Dead Snow?
I unpopular opinion.
No,
I'm not a big fan of the first one, but I
No.
love the second one. I love the second one. But I'm gonna rewatch the first one, so I haven't seen it since ages. We'll see.
I mean, the first one is a 10 out of 10. That is amazing. I love it. I've seen it so many times.
I love how you just throw away 10 out of 10s.
no.
I mean, how many 10s do people have? Like, I
this
have
year, I have
very
only
few.
given one.
only one.
10 of 10.
I think I've
this
given
year.
one, like, maybe 5 in my entire life.
You need to give more.
There's like one I can think of as well.
You need to give more. Feel
No.
the love.
It's only one 10 out of 10. That was like 4, but.
But yeah, Violent Night is fun. I really like the
I am a
story.
sucker for,
David?
Oh
For
my
what?
god. Don't even say it in the chat. I need to think of it by myself. I'm gonna cry.
Okay, let's read the comments. And what were the 10 out of 10s? Well, for last year, you will get to know at the end of
No,
this
you're 10 out
live
of
stream.
10s.
Oh, I thought it meant the last.
No,
year.
you're 10 out of 10s.
But I have a few. I mean, I can't go over
What
all
is
of
his
them.
name? Stop now. His name is.
Who are you talking about? You have to be like.
I'm too.
you
Yeah, I've been drinking.
What's the character? What's the? Was it the bad guy? Oh yeah, John Guillermo.
What?
Something like that.
Not John. No, John Leguizamo.
Yeah, exactly. See, I know.
Leguizamo. Yeah,
I know stuff.
I love him so much. I love him. Like
Yeah, he's
in
always
everything.
fun to watch. I mean, he always.
And
does
all
a
of Baz
great job.
Luhrmann stuff, like in everything. Like I love him so much. He's just so much fun.
Have you two seen Attack of the Lederhosen zombies?
No,
Yes, I have. It's
I
a fun
haven't.
film. It's a
Is
fun
it?
film. Yeah, you
You
should
think
watch
I'd
it.
like it?
No, absolutely not. But
I don't like anything
But-
Morgue Asylum.
but if
like so a few
if,
things.
if you see it in a group with me and other people, you will probably
Yeah,
enjoy
there's a
it.
few films like that I watched by myself, and I'm like, oh, this movie would have been so much better in like a group of people, maybe.
Yeah. And have you seen Spirit Camp? I don't really recognize that name, but maybe I've seen so many movies that I forget.
I
which
did not
ones
know
I've
he was
seen.
the clown in Spawn, but now when you
What?
say it, I probably have heard it.
Was that him?
I love Spawn.
Oh.
And aren't they doing a remake of Spawn? What happened
I
with
don't
that?
know. I don't know. Yeah, I
love
remember watching
Spawn.
Spawn so
Yeah,
many years
Spawn
ago.
is fantastic. Well, I remember it being fantastic. I haven't watched it since I was like 10, so
Yeah, that was a
my
long
opinion
time ago.
maybe
Yeah.
not as you.
Wasn't it? Oh. Oh yeah. That is true. Okay. And this is Jasmine's favorite of the year. It's Pray for the Devil.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
I pray for him every day.
I
To
mean-
remove this film from our history.
But I have to say, it's not the worst film.
It's-
there are worse movies.
I mean, it's not Loon, but it's pretty bad. It's
I gave it a 2
very
out of
bad
5,
for being.
So
I mean, even in a Hollywood movie way, it's probably one of the worst. In Hollywood
Right.
horror, it's probably one of the worst that I've ever seen.
Adam, hi Adam. Sorry, late in joining just to work. No problem, but we're happy to have you here.
Hi,
Thank
Gabby.
you.
Hi, Dada. Adam.
Hi, Gabby. But yeah, I mean,
It was shit.
It was,
It was
a
so
while ago
bad.
since I watched it, and honestly, I don't think it was memorable enough.
It was so bad.
Don't
I
really
was
remember
so,
a lot
it
from
was
it.
so bad.
Yeah,
It's terrible. I can't even say one positive thing about it.
it's a film.
It's a crappy film.
It's a film.
It puts films down, you know.
Ebola is not the worst sickness. What? Where does this come from? Do we look like we have it?
Yeah, Margot.
Oh, Margot. I was actually pleasantly surprised
I was
for what it
also-
was. For what it was.
Ooh, that wine is not as good.
Oh yeah, I have it in this one, so I was like,
Yeah.
it's tasty.
It's,
And that was the more expensive wine.
Yeah.
You know, the
The
cheap
cheap one's
wines
a good
are
wine.
always the best ones. They taste the best. We always get the cheap ones, and they are the best. Simply.
I bought it because Gabby. Oh, not because Gabby likes birds, but there's a bird on it. And
Yeah,
I was
well,
like, oh, it
Because
reminds me
you
of
know,
Gabby.
new year, new us. We wanted to try something new,
Yeah.
but we should have stuck with the Gazella.
Yeah.
Or was it Gazella?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Crap
really
wine is the
good.
best wine.
True.
Margot, yeah, I don't know. I was
I-
also one of these films where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's a smart house and they're gonna kill people and it's
But-
just like, I was like, that's
It was
pretty
It was
entertaining.
exciting.
Yeah, it
it
was.
entertaining.
I
'cause
enjoyed it.
I thought myself, if I was in that house, how the hell would I get out? Like it's, you know, how do you beat the house? It's
Yeah,
and you know they tried to be creative in solving this puzzle, and I was very invested in it. Yeah,
I don't know if I can spell it right, but
I think it's that.
that's not
Girl?
right. No, AUX. Yeah. Anyways, that film. I thought it was good. It's your turn.
Uma. I mean, I think I thought it was okay just because of Sandra Oh. I think she did a good job in the film, but the movie is pretty basic.
It is.
It is pretty basic. It doesn't really stand out, but it's not a bad movie. It just doesn't stand out enough to make it a really good movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I wanted to like it because I was
So
like, oh,
I will take a sip
Korean
from,
like
sip
lore
from-
in like
from
an
both.
American film, and I didn't know that Sandra Oh could actually speak Korean. I had to like Google it. I was like, is she actually speaking? Or, but she's American, but she's
Yeah, but
like.
it's like, you know, I was born in Sweden, but I still speak Polish.
But you don't speak Norwegian.
But
I don't speak Spanish.
I understand Norwegian.
But I don't
can
speak
read,
Spanish.
I can read Norwegian.
It doesn't matter. I don't speak Spanish. Like I don't expect people, especially not in America. No offense. Like you know, I'm American, but I don't expect people to speak their heritage language. Like it's not the same thing. If you're born and raised in America,
No, I
like
mean,
most
you
of my
don't-
family
you
doesn't
have
speak
to
Spanish.
Expect someone to.
No, I
speak
know,
it,
but because she's in so many American things, like there's other American Korean actresses that have been in both, but Sandra Oh has basically only
But
been in.
I'm just
American
saying
things.
that you shouldn't be surprised that she can.
I was a little bit surprised.
I wasn't.
I was like, is she speaking or is it someone else? But
she's being dubbed.
well, maybe it's happened before.
But yeah, I don't. That's not probably what.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see her doing more Korean stuff. That'd be cool. Speak no evil.
Okay. Let us drink first.
I'm gonna say it again.
Because-
Speak no evil.
Yeah, because I had heard so much about this movie before, and I was like, whatever. And then I was watching it, and the movie is so relatable, because a lot of people, especially, from Scandinavia, we are too polite for our own good, so to speak. And this movie really shows that. We are put in...
Light for our
But
own
good.
good.
We get put into uncomfortable situations, and instead of saying, "Hey, something is wrong," "No, thank you, we're leaving," or this
Okay,
is
yeah,
not
I
okay.
wouldn't put that as polite. I would put that as
But,
like not
you know,
able to handle.
Yeah, but
situations.
so for me it was very relatable, because you
Speak
want
no
to,
Spanish. Yeah.
you don't really want to be rude, but so
Yeah,
you,
it's like
you're pushover, so to speak.
yeah.
Yeah, and that is what this movie really showed in an extreme form. But yeah, and then it takes a turn, and it's a gut punch.
But I think the whole movie, I would say before the so-called gut punch, I would say that the whole movie is so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is.
It's so uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable.
It's so disturbing.
Because
Like,
it's
the
relatable.
atmosphere is just like so tense throughout the film, and I
Yeah.
think that's what makes me like it. The gut punch thing is like whatever. But this is the thing that has made me love films over the years. Is like both Mother. I know people don't like Mother, but Mother's the same way. It's like it makes you uncomfortable the whole film. The same thing with Speak No Evil, and the same thing with Animals. Like it's there's something in the air that's just like this. There's something wrong. I can't put my finger on it, but something
But
is
it's
up.
also I've read a lot of people who are like, who take no crap, who are like, I would never act that way. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I on the other hand, I'm like, well, I've
No idea
been
how
in
you
these
handle.
kind of situations where it's very relatable, super relatable. So everything was very uncomfortable through the entire film, even those minor, small things.
Yeah.
Because they always blow up into bigger things.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's very well acted as well. It's
It
so
is.
well.
It is.
Yeah, it's very well done. I really enjoy
I
it.
still think about the film a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. Watch it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Danish people do it better than we do.
That's true.
Horror films. Yeah. Norwegians too. We suck.
That is true.
Finnish people too.
I think
we're the worst.
Norway is probably the best of all the Scandinavian.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Denmark is pretty good.
I think Norway just snäppet bättre, a bit better.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
Yeah.
They're close.
So my country.
Even Iceland is better than us. And they're like
That is true.
they're like 10% of how many people we are.
Yeah. Okay. We have lamb.
Oh, talking about Iceland.
Yeah, lamb.
Crazy.
It's lamb. But I really like the film. I've heard a lot of people that don't like the film, but I can understand. It's a
Yeah, I
slow
can
burn,
definitely understand that people don't like it. But Icelandic film, but Swedish actress.
Noomi Rapace.
Yeah.
And I also like, the
Yeah, I know.
It was so cute.
It's a weird film, and I love weird
Yeah.
films.
Yeah,
It's like it's a bit long,
it is.
but it's so different that it's like I enjoyed it.
yeah, it was like
And beautiful.
Yeah, I
the
was
cinematography.
feeling I was
was
watching my cat. Everything just felt so fragile, and I was like, no, don't do that, no.
Yeah.
And I just got so invested.
It's such a weird
And,
film.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen a weirder film.
yeah,
maybe.
but it's very beautiful. So, I watched Lamb on a special screening, and I got my alien box with Prometheus, of course, signed by her. That is
Yeah.
amazing. You got to meet her.
Cool.
Oh,
Was that me? No.
because I had lamb.
They/them.
Yeah, I have to drink credit for this one, unfortunately. Because
Yeah, it's pretty good.
it had potential. With a concept like a conversion camp, you can do so much.
And the conversion part of the film, I think, was good. They're like,
But just the rest, I mean, the script was quite awful. The horror elements didn't work at all, and it was very, very predictable to a point that I was just okay. So,
mm.
oh,
There were
that
a few
happened.
things in it that I liked. But I probably didn't think it was as bad as everyone else, but it definitely wasn't good. I did like seeing Kevin Bacon, and like I liked the main character a little bit, but in general, it did fall flat a lot.
See,
Yeah, but you've already had it empty once. Have you not? Yeah, you must have. But it's like full. And I gotta drink the nasty wine.
I mean, it's not nasty,
It's-
but it's not as good.
It's not good.
But yeah, it's such a shame that it did not work.
Pick the next one.
I wanted it to work. Pearl. Yeah. And you know, Mia Goth, amazing. And I did really like Pearl.
So I know it's in there somewhere, but did you prefer Pearl or maybe we can talk about it when
yeah,
when
we can talk about it when it comes. Then I will state my opinion.
I gotta say I wasn't a big fan of Pearl.
No.
No. I want to say I'll take both because it's not like terrible.
It's a very beautiful movie. She's amazing in it.
She's
And
amazing. I just didn't find it very
I
interesting.
I don't really like the script.
I liked I liked half of it
Okay.
when she was like at the movie theater and she was talking to the like that part I thought was really good, and then I just went somewhere else. And
I
was just
love
like,
the monologue though. At towards
Yeah.
the end, that was freaking amazing.
there are parts in it that are good, but I just
that was just her speech was chills. Yeah.
Yeah, Jenna Ortega is great.
Yeah, she's amazing. Love her.
Dash cam.
No.
I kind of feel bad for liking this film.
Like, okay, the main character, she was so annoying and she was the worst. But I could have lived with that if she throughout the film had some sort of arc, had some redeeming qualities towards the end that would actually make me kind of relate to her, or just
But I hate
root
that
for
though.
her.
I hate when there is a
Because
who loves dash cam? Martin loves dash cam. I doubt he does because David's saying it. But anyways, I feel like if the whole redeeming thing, like that's so
No, but something.
washed out.
I don't want to have
I
someone
quite-
who's 100% annoying and the worst person throughout the entire
You know who
film.
she reminded me of? You know this guy on like Facebook. I can't remember what his name is. He's like an actual person who makes music. But he makes music like on his keyboard, and then he makes like really bad like rhymes or like weird stuff. Flamingos and stuff. And he plays his keyboard in his underwears and then does these like weird dances. If anyone knows his name, please let me know.
They're not a fan of that.
She is the
character.
worst. Like but
But
I
a
thought
person
it
can
worked.
be the worst if she can have some,
No,
good-
Jeffrey's
just
not
one
Jeffrey.
good-
Joffrey's the worst in Game of Thrones, and he doesn't have any redeeming qualities.
But we're not rooting for him. We all want him to,
and I wasn't
die.
rooting for her either.
But if she's the main character and she's fighting against stuff that will kill her, then we should probably
Okay, have you
care
seen the
a bit.
film? Have you seen the film
should
Filth
probably
with
care.
James McAvoy? Where he's
It's
like a
probably long
dirty
ago.
cop.
Probably long ago.
Like he's a terrible person throughout the film, and like it's still a good film. There's so many movies with the terrible person as a.
Yeah, but then the movie probably has other qualities too. I just don't.
I
think
just thought it
this
was
one
funny.
and-
Yeah. Does anyone else like Dashcam? But it said it was made by Rob Savage. Like Rob Savage. You mean like Rob Savage? Is it the Rob Savage I'm thinking of? Who is Rob Savage? I'm thinking about Rob, who made the music for It Follows? No, it's not It Follows. Who did Rob make? Maniac. He made the movie for Maniac. That's not who it is. Who's Rob Savage? What did he make?
I think there are a lot of Rob Savages, probably.
No. I can't remember. Anyways, yeah. I've heard the name before. I thought it was, it is,
Just Rob.
that's just Rob. Okay, it's not the same. Because I was like, oh, he made a movie. That's cool. He made Host as well? That's crap. Then he made two same films.
But Host is much better.
Host is better. I agree.
Okay.
Mhm.
Moving on to Sissy. Stop it, Jasmine. It is a good film. I really liked the main character, and I liked that everything just spiraled
I
Like-
thought
out of control. That is the thing.
everyone has been talking so well about this film, so when I saw it, I was just like, it's really not as good as people are saying.
I think it's really good.
I thought the acting was meh, and then it just got like too much.
But-
and
Yeah, but I like
talk
that,
about
it
bad
was-
bad characters.
But I really like that it was like circumstance, like when some little thing happened, you didn't mean for it to happen, and then
Yeah.
everything just kind of spirals out of control.
I'm gonna
and
go
you're like,
both. Like it
wow.
wasn't terrible.
And I think
it
the
wasn't
kills
great.
were great.
They had
or
good kills, but a
very
good
good.
kills doesn't make a good movie.
Sometimes, yes, sometimes, and bad kills can really drag the film down. So good kills can pull it back up, in my opinion, and in the Skeleton Hand's opinion. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I was so invested, and I really liked it, and it wasn't what I was expecting it to be, so to speak.
It was exactly what I expected it to be. Actually. Yeah. Anyways. Oop. What's this? Barbarian.
Ooh. I have to say that
See,
it took a really weird turn, but a good
but this is the
weird
thing.
turn.
When I watched it, I was like, oh, this is so much fun. And then when I think about it, I'm like, it was fun. And then after they left the house, it wasn't fun anymore.
You have to stop thinking about movies
I
after
do have
you
to start
watch
thinking
them.
about me. But then I'm like, oh, yeah, I gave it like a really high score.
I really liked it because
I liked it.
it was kind of unexpected. I thought it would go in a completely
of course.
different way.
And absolutely, I agree with that until the end of the house.
And also, it ends with a really amazing song.
Why do you think I'm getting tipsy, Martin? Is it because I'm yelling? I can hear my
She's
voice.
American.
My voice
That's
getting
why
louder.
she's-
I know. When I get drunk, I get more American. I'm like, hey, oh, oh. Talk louder. Talk bigger.
You have to have the right opinion.
What?
Barbarian is good. Justin Long yeah. I mean, any movie you watch with Justin Long, you know how it will.
But I didn't know he was in it actually. But like in the beginning,
Oh.
because it was Bill and whoever the girl was, I was like, oh, Bill, he's in it. Cool.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I didn't know what's gonna happen.
But I was pretty certain. I thought this character will be like this, and then that will happen, and it didn't. And I was I was like, ah, oh my god! And you know exactly what scene probably that
My
is.
eyes
But
being
we
crossed.
will not. What? But we
My
will
eyes
not spoil
crossed.
that. No, no.
Don't say that.
No. I will vouch for her. Her eyes are not crossed.
Thank you. Maybe it just look like it on camera. The camera's doing it.
Like when the camera adds 10 pounds, the camera adds cross eyes. Yeah. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Martin, you spelled danks instead of
Thanks.
drinks. So who is
I always spell my
drunk now?
thanks.
Who is drunk now? Yeah.
If you mean crossed like your emoji, then absolutely. But if you mean crossed as like my eyes are towards my nose, then I
No.
hope not.
Okay. VHS 99. Yes. Shot on video horror for the win. Huh? You look. She looks confused.
I'm not confused. I'm just I am confused to why you're screaming like that. Are you? Did you think it was really good?
Yeah. Because I really like these types of movies, and I think the stories were very good.
I was surprised to see who had directed them after I saw the film.
And that was why they were good. I agree, SUV rules. Yes, but you should watch this one. I really liked 94 as well. And that might have been a tad bit better. But the stories in 99 are really good, especially the one with the coffin. It's very good.
Coffin.
When she she has to join the fraternity.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that was
Who did that?
good. I don't remember.
Was it? Because it was what's his face, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler did one of them,
Yeah.
but I don't
McIntyre.
remember which one.
I did. I think my favorite one was actually Flying
Yeah.
Lotus's one.
I think that was probably my weakest one.
Really?
Yeah.
I there's something about his stuff that it should, and because
But
this is the thing
did
though.
he do one in this one or was it
No,
one-
99.
Yeah.
He did the game show one.
No, that was good.
Because the thing
That
is,
was good. I
it
love
really
the game
reminded
show
me.
one.
This is
Yeah.
kind of my kids' era. So when I was also living in the States back then, and they had the Nickelodeon sort of slime, weird like
Yeah.
game, you know, where they had to do these things.
Yeah.
They had to roll around in slime and
No,
do
but
all this nasty
I
stuff.
really liked that
And
one.
that it really reminded me of that, and it gave me like a nostalgic kick to like back to the
Yeah.
Nickelodeon slime days. And I quite liked that.
No, but I know he did some other in I don't know if it was in this anthology of VHS or in another. But yeah.
Stop, Martin. You need to leave the chat. You know me too well.
Yeah, you have too much information.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of both. I
really
didn't
liked
hate it.
I really liked it. But you know, I'm a sucker for SOV movies. Whenever I see that
but the
type of
skateboard
style.
one was the worst one, right? The band one.
Oh, yeah, it started off kind of weak, but not like bad.
Yeah, it ended pretty
But
good.
it got good.
Yeah.
The game show was very fun.
What was the one with the witches then? That one was pretty fun too.
Which is
And they went to another.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, they
it
had
was
the
okay.
party
Yeah, it was
and-
okay.
yeah.
Now think about it. It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta think about it more, and then it gets
I
better.
hope they will make more of them.
Was it me?
Just like 5 minutes from drunk streaking.
I never streaked. I've never streaked in my life. Streaked.
I think you're stroked, but you haven't streaked.
Have I seen this?
Video violence is fun. Yeah, that is a really
What
good.
is Unhuman about, and have I seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's that one. It's
where
the.
they are on the bus.
Yeah, that's crap.
Oh, I kind of liked it just because it wasn't really what I was expecting. I like that it took a different sort of turn, and I couldn't really figure out that it would, because I was like certain, like, okay, this is a typical that type of movie, and it wasn't.
Yeah, it was crap.
No. Oh my god, drunk streaking is horrifying.
I've never.
You never,
Maybe like my underwear, but I've never gone full nude.
violins are bad. Yay! That is Seed of Chucky.
Was it me? Yeah, it was me.
Oh.
That's an experience.
Yeah, I was standing there. "Whoa, okay. Yeah.
That
I mean-
sucks.
I mean,
but
it happens to the best of us.
yeah, exactly. And I'm not the best, so
So it doesn't happen to you.
it doesn't happen to me.
Moloch. Yeah, I actually found that it was a quite good, what do you
Folk
say,
horror.
folk horror,
Yeah.
horror movie.
I'm a sucker for folk horror usually, and there's been a few this year that haven't been talked about, like this one, A Wounded Fawn. Like they're not
Yeah, I
really
think,
brought up in the way that like
you know,
Midsummer was. And
with the documentary on folk horror, what was it?
Woodlands.
Yeah, it's on HBO now. Just recently watched it. I think they have shown. Is that what I said? A light on folk horror, and now you know a lot of folk horror popping up, but they aren't getting as much attention as they deserve. Yeah, should get more. And Moloch is definitely one of them. I think the set location is really good.
Top 3 horror subgenres.
My
like what?
favorite-
Like Giallo and
Yeah. So my favorite is slasher movies will always be my number one. And then I really love gore movies, obviously,
Yeah,
and
gore is definitely top
horror
3.
comedies. Yeah, so slasher, gore, and horror comedies. Or gore, you can mix that with torture porn.
yeah.
Really love Saw and Hostel and Captivity and all those invitation only that are, you know, spawned in that.
I don't know what to even
subgenre.
call them. Like what do you call the feel bad ones?
Depends on which movie it is. It's different.
Yeah.
Or,
But what do you call like the ones that are sort of horror but not really?
like Speak No Evil.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Because
feel
I like
bad.
gore,
Yeah.
gore underground stuff. Like yeah, definitely. like Irreversible, like that type of horror.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
I don't know if it's like reality horror
Yeah.
or something, but
Like animals and
animals, yeah,
feel bad.
like feel bad
Really
films.
feel bad.
Yeah. Like Gaspar Noé, like he's one of my favorites, and this Sonoshion, he makes a lot of those sort of, Suicide Club,
Yeah.
type of maybe psychological horror. But you can put a lot of films into psychological horror.
I would say feel bad.
Yeah, disturbing films is a good way. And then number 3, maybe like myth stuff. I don't know. I've never thought about it actually.
No, I always known like slasher movies is my number one subgenre to go to. Always, if I have a slasher movie that I haven't seen, I always watch that before.
There's so many shit films in every subgenre, so it's really
Of course, but with slasher movies, I usually know what I'm in for.
Cold Fish
and I love
is
that.
fucking this top 10 films, man.
It's
I love
very
it
good.
so much.
Yeah.
Oh, Sonoshian is he's like one of my top 3 directors. I love him. He's
Yeah, you're very good.
fantastic.
Is it my turn?
And
Yeah, because you had
Malok.
I had Malok.
Mm.
That's right.
Malok. I like that. That's good. Nanny. You hated this film.
Yeah, I didn't.
I
like
didn't think it was that bad, but I didn't think it was great either.
But it was like
I like this is okay. Maybe folk horror and like myth stuff is like one of my favorites because I really
they didn't
like
do enough with the myth.
exactly. But
That's
I
the
did
problem.
like the sort of the myth of this African especially something that I know so little about. Like the
but
Malok, I've heard of the Malok. I've heard
But
of
that is why I
a lot of
wanted
other things.
to know more.
Yeah.
And the ending felt so rushed. Like everything in the last 5 minutes felt like okay. What? So that was that, and they just rushed.
So I don't
through
know,
it.
because it felt like a very good like insight into like being an immigrant in America, and like trying to work your way up
But
and
it was
stuff
too.
like that.
If they really like, they could have had that plus much more of the myth. Like they could have incorporated
absolutely.
those much more. So yeah, I was kind of disappointed, unfortunately.
You should watch Guilty of Romance. That's the best.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, one of the best. He's
Mine
done
are
one.
horror comedy, awesome. Occult horror, that's also good, and body horror.
Occult, yeah.
Body horror.
Body horror is
good.
also very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Then I didn't drink for it. I'm gonna give it green. The Apology.
Okay, the apology started out good, but then
Really?
not so good.
Really? I really enjoyed it.
Like the first 30 minutes, the first act was amazing. It was tension. We had like characters telling a story, talking to each other. It was very intense. And then it stopped being that interesting. I thought it would take a different kind of turn. And I don't know. I wanted that same intense feeling throughout the entire movie.
I don't know.
Dealing with a very tough subject and
Yeah. I don't know. I quite liked it.
I mean, the acting was good. Nothing against the actors. It was just the story could have been handled in a different way. Yeah. Okay. That's my mature explanation. Because I'm a mature woman.
Pick your next. There's not that many left now.
Oh.
Oh, top 10 coming soon.
Yes. Okay, and No Exit. I have to say that I watched this one a lot, like at the beginning of the year probably, or whenever it was released. And
Really?
I remember giving it a 2 out of 5. So
What?
I can't really.
I was pleasantly surprised with this film.
But as I said, I don't remember too much. So
It was predictable in
Maybe
some
that
sense, a little bit of it. But after that, I thought it got like fun and like weird, not weird, but it got like exciting.
I probably have to rewatch it.
Maybe. I thought it was pretty.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people
Good for what it
enjoying it.
was.
So I'm like, maybe
We
I
were
just don't
tired that
remember-
day.
maybe
and
I-
it's like,
yeah. I was watching like a lot of movies that day, and it just got clouded.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought it was pretty good. I
Good for
enjoyed
you.
it. Yeah. I'm having a good sprout this year. Sprout.
Yeah, you're being nicer.
Watcher.
Do you mean the movie or the TV
The
show?
movie.
The movie.
The movie.
Yeah.
The one where she's in like
Yeah.
Serbia? No.
What? She moves to a Slavic country. That's for sure.
Was it
Right?
Serbia? I think it was Serbia.
Serbia.
Was it
Oh.
Serbia? Was it?
Okay, but it was like in the Eastern Europe,
Yeah.
and it's the one she's in. It Follows. Yeah, it's the
Was
same.
it Serbia? Now I'm like, which one was it? I
Yeah,
can't
but it
remember.
was
Yeah.
Eastern Europe. Yeah. And I did like it. I thought it was very like a good atmosphere, and it was also relatable, especially
Yeah.
as a woman.
Yeah.
It was very relatable.
I mean, it's been done before. The whole women's crazy and no one believes you. You know, in every horror film
Yeah,
almost.
but I also think she brought something to the character that really kind of drew me in, and yeah, she was good.
At the same time, though, I'm getting fucking annoyed with them being like so. Especially in this case, like I like The Watcher. Don't get me wrong, I liked it a lot. But like, I can't see there being a man or a partner in general in a relationship that would like take a stalker that lightly. Like-
I hope not.
Yeah,
I hope
I mean,
not. But there are probably.
of course there are
Yeah.
dickheads in the
Yeah.
world. Don't get me wrong. There's tons of them.
But
But,
I
I mean,
hope,
like,
you
I'm
know,
hoping that.
If you say you have a serious stalker, or if you feel like you are being stalked, they would take it seriously because
Yeah.
it is serious. It could end up in you being dead, probably, possibly. So yeah, it was very relatable.
Like, don't get me wrong. A lot of people are shit, but hopefully not that.
Yeah.
Not that shit. If you love someone, I mean. Your turn. Thank you. Drop
You have to
it
be
like a cat.
fancy.
I have to be fancy. I'm so fancy. Drinking wine.
Yes. Oh, do you have this?
Sprite.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, finally, we are gonna talk about X.
No. Alright, now you can say. you can
Now we're gonna tell your.
Nej, det är slut. Nej, det är de. It's slut.
Hold up.
Sprite. You didn't bring the other one?
I will be right back. Jasmine, you can talk about something else for a
What
while.
am I going to talk about? Help
Tell a
me.
story. Tell a story.
Tell a story.
Yeah, from your wild days.
My wild days. All my days are wild. I don't know. We can talk about X. We can talk about stalkers. What do you want to talk about? You got about 3 minutes. Not less than that. Let's talk ish. What's ish? Yeah, she fell on the way up.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
But I did actually fall once during a live stream, and Jasmine was laughing.
I always
That
laugh.
was true.
I laugh at people's misery
Oh, I just stepped in the
in the water.
grossness.
Yeah.
So we're in a garage, and there are like stains here, and I stepped in it with my socks. Now they're wet.
Yeah.
And I don't have another pair, so because I'm at Jasmine's.
Yeah. My garage is horrible.
Well, I don't even have a garage, so you know.
So I put up this beautiful sheet in the background. So beautiful.
Yeah, it was once white.
Yeah, exactly. And then it came into my garage and just went black.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So
So X.
let's talk about X.
I enjoyed X.
I enjoyed X. Red.
I laughed at you.
Okay. Yes, but I enjoyed X.
Throw them in the dryer or microwave. I never put clothes in the microwave. Maybe
I
I'll try
have
that next
never.
time. Is that a thing?
Yeah, maybe. Is that like a do-it-yourself thing?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
Like
it's a hack.
vinegar,
Yeah.
some lemon, and your pants.
Yeah. But yeah, before watching X, I was super excited because I really like Ty West. You know, House of the Devil is amazing, and he has done a lot of amazing movies.
Everyone always brings that
But you
film
like
up.
The Sacrament?
I
the
love
best.
The Sacrament.
Yeah, okay.
I love The
Yeah, I like
Sacrament.
House of the
it's
Devil.
so good. House of the Devil is good too. Don't get me
It's
wrong.
super
But
so I was super
I think it's
excited
better
that he
films.
was making a slasher type of movie, and starring, you know, Jenna Ortega, Brittany Snow, and all of these other characters. Kid Cudi. It's very fun.
Yeah. No, Martin says I put pills in your drink.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But yeah, I like that it paid homage to a lot of movies, like Eaten Alive with the crocodile and stuff like that. So it
Oh,
was-
and Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
of course, with everything. And you know, Jenna Ortega screaming. Amazing.
Yeah.
So I like the film.
See, look, Sacrament. Oh.
Yeah, it's real good. Yeah,
Yeah.
but House of the Devil
But
is
I
his
think that
best.
people always talk crap about the Sacrament. Anyways, X was good.
Yeah, and it has an amazing soundtrack. You know, Don't Fear the Reaper. In a kill scene, so good. I was like, yeah, and yeah,
Yeah, I liked X. I thought it was better than Pearl.
I think so too.
Mm.
Just because I, you know, as I said, slasher, my favorite subgenre. So if I had to choose between Pearl and X, of course it would be X. Yeah. So take that, Magnus, because you said Pearl is so much better than
Yeah,
X.
Magnus, you suck. No, just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. We love you so much. Don't worry.
Yes.
You're one of my favorite people. Was that me? No.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't me.
No, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Deadstream.
Yes. This is fun. I had, or I was watching it at Monsters Film Festival. It was the last movie, I think, and I had so much fun. Like not a fun footage, but you know, it's about a streamer. He has been cancelled, and then,
It's definitely found footage.
but it's kind of, yeah, I know, but yeah. But he tries to make a comeback, and then he tries to film himself doing a challenge at a kind of haunted house, and things go wrong. And it was so much fun. His character is hilarious, even though he's, you know, being a douche at the beginning. But you know, we have some redeeming qualities, and then we also have some characters.
Fuck off! There's no redeeming
There are.
qualities with him.
There are.
No, there's
Yeah.
not.
There are. And then we have some characters who come in during the film, which kind of adds to the humor. Because this is a very funny movie, and they have done this kind of Evil Dead meets Blair Witch type of style.
See, I think you're being mean now because I think that the girl in Dashcam was funnier than the guy
No.
in Deadstream.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I never once laughed
Really?
with
I laughed.
her
I
or
thought
at
she was
her.
funny.
I laughed with him a lot, or at him a lot. So yeah, he was way funnier. He was way more relatable.
Relatable? How would you relate to him? He's terrible.
No, but I could relate to him doing YouTube, him trying, you know, to put content out, trying to work, trying
See,
to...
that's like
yeah.
trying to relate to what the fuck is his name? The dude who, Paul Logan. Yeah, that's who I thought about when.
No, Paul Logan and they are worse. They
Yeah,
are-
yeah, he's terrible.
awful.
He's an awful person. Don't get me wrong. He's a shitty ass person, but like, that's what he reminded me of. So I didn't think he was funny.
I thought
Like, a little
it
bit
was
sometimes.
funny.
I
Yeah,
didn't-
I thought the situations he was put in was
I
funny.
didn't dislike the film.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
a,
saying
it's
that-
a funny, good film.
Unpopular opinion. I think that
She always has
Dashcam
unpopular
Dashcam was
opinions.
better than Deadstream.
Okay, people,
Okay, all right.
Is Dashcam better than Deadstream? Vote now.
Okay, go take this. Everyone loves Deadstream. Shut up. Take the next one.
No, the girl in Dashcam was unbearable. See,
That's Martin though. You
Yeah.
can't trust him.
the menu.
Yeah, I like the menu.
Yeah. So this is also one of those, you know, it's not really a typical horror movie,
No.
so to speak. It's a
Thriller.
dark thriller with elements of, you know, it's splashed in there sometimes, but it's very good. It's very intense. I mean, we have Anna Taylor-Joy. Just that
See,
brings me joy.
For me,
in
this
that
film,
movie.
it was Ralph. It was Ralph
Yeah, he was
all the
very
way.
good,
He
but
was the best.
I think
I
the
loved it so
interaction
much.
between those two.
Yeah, that was
worked
good too.
Really well.
But Ralph was the winner. Not that there's a winner in a movie, but he's like he's the winner. But I love Ralph. I think
Yeah.
he's great in everything. Like even in Harry Potter, like he's the best.
Yeah, I mean, he is Voldemort.
Yeah. Like, in everything. Like
Yeah.
he's fantastic. Even like Shakespeare in Love. It's like he's still fantastic. He's
Yeah, but
great in
Anna
everything.
Taylor-Joy, whenever I see that she's in a movie, I will watch just for her. Yeah. And Nicholas Hoult also, who is with her.
I
in
hate
that
him.
film. But as an actor or as an.
I just
person?
meh.
But I think he worked so well in this movie because he was a good contrast to her character and to just everyone there. And yeah, it was very interesting the way that they kind of edited the film with the course titles.
Yeah, I
'cause, you
love
know,
that. That was so good.
love
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, and the explanation for everything, that was good. And the characters, all of them, they were sitting at tables, and the story, background stories
Sparks and
slowly kind of,
Why not? I'm joyful.
what?
I don't know if he's being sarcastic or not.
Yeah, Aubrey Plaza is amazing. I will watch
Yeah.
anything she's in as well.
Yeah, she's hot. White Lotus. Go, go, go.
Jazz sparks of joy every day, 24/7. Oh,
so joyful.
I was taking a chip. I took out a paper.
It was me. The Hatching or
Ooh, the Finnish movie. Now we have some representation from Finland.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember what it's called. What the original title?
No, that's Swedish.
That's Swedish.
Yeah.
It is like a lot of A and I think. In it.
Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good film. It's like a, I would say, slow burn creature feature.
Mm.
But in a good way.
Yeah, I watched this a while back, so it's
Yeah.
not fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
But it's
But I really like the family dynamic, so to speak. Like every character was kind of interesting in their own way, because
Yeah.
they had a lot of stuff, like a lot of baggage they were trying to work through.
and it's very beautiful. Like the cinematography is very
And the
very
creature
nice.
is also so cute.
Yeah.
But also it's a bit sad.
Yeah.
So if you have a chance to watch Hatching, do it.
Yeah.
Even though it has subtitles, I know a lot of people don't like reading, but please do. Please. Power through. Or learn
People
Finnish.
talking about-
Learn Finnish.
People are talking. Yeah, learn Finnish. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Try it. It's hard.
It's
Pretty
yksi, kaksi, kolme. 1, 2, 3. See? Easy.
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 1, 2, 3. Easy as
Yeah.
yksi, kaksi, kolme.
Yes. Okay. Firestarter, the remake. Yeah.
I feel the
Love
same
that
about. I think it started out really well. Like in the beginning, I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be good," and then
No, I felt
it
the
died
opposite.
Out.
I was like, ooh, this is gonna be bad. And it just
It
kept
died.
getting worse.
It was like
And Zac Efron was horrible in this one. I just don't think the character suited him.
I wouldn't say he was bad in it.
No,
I
but
think it was a bad
was the-
casting decision.
But that was why he was bad in it.
the
'cause he
mother was
a-
great.
Yeah, but
the
she
mother
wasn't
was great.
So much.
No, I know she wasn't in it so
And
much.
I mean, what makes the original Firestarter so good is Drew Barrymore. Her performance. I don't think this girl, the little girl's performance.
the
matched
original
her.
isn't great either.
But it.
It's
I
okay.
think it's good.
It's
I-
not
It's not
great.
the best, but it's good.
I
And
hate
think
the only thing
Barrymore.
I thought was great about this one is that they took
Mhm.
away the
the
or the whatever he did.
Oh,
he would,
oh yeah.
he always did this and the or this
Yeah.
or something. He did something
But
with his
like
hands
everything
all the
else
time.
was lacking for me.
Instead of psychosemantic,
Yeah.
like he did something with his hands. And they took that
but
away
Yeah,
in
I
this
wasn't
one.
connecting anyway. Everything just felt meh.
Yeah,
Story-wise,
it was
acting-wise,
very bad.
character-wise, just.
Yeah, I think it started
I've
out well, but then it kind of just like after like the first 20 minutes, I was
Yeah,
just
I've
like,
already forgotten it.
Mhm.
Kinda.
Yeah.
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 Oh, not many movies left.
Hellhole. Here you go. Here's
Oh,
Polish prize.
Yes, another one of my countries represented there.
So many countries.
Yeah, but yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I
I
also
did.
enjoyed it.
I mean, there aren't a lot of like darker horror movies, type-ish, coming out from Poland. But we have, They Sleep in the Woods Tonight, of course.
Prodigy is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Fire
best
starter.
ever. I love
Yeah.
Stardew so much.
But Hellhole was actually
Rip.
good. I liked it, I think, more towards the ending, when everything kind of was revealed and explained, so to speak. But yeah, I did like the main character, the monkish. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to
He
spoil
was-
too much.
Yeah.
But I liked him, and I also liked the villain, so to speak. He's a good
Yeah.
actor.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, and the setting was good.
I think I had like a Christian monk monastery binge because I watched this. I watched Benedetta, and then I watched Pray for the Devil.
Oh, you were like in a mood.
Yeah, I was like in a mood. I was like, I need some priests
Healing-
and
you need
nuns.
some healing
Healing. I'm not Christian.
for all of
But-
your sins.
Benedetta was good. That was Hellhole was good. Pray
Yeah.
for the Devil, not so much.
No, but
Yeah.
Hellhole was good. I wasn't expecting it to be good, but it was.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we see more of these types of movies coming from Poland, actually, because they
Yeah.
don't have the best track record with horror movies. So, yeah.
People like that don't sleep in the
Yeah, but I
woods.
mean, besides that, like, we had a movie called RH Plus, you know, with the blood type RH Plus.
Mhm.
But that was like a while ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen any Polish movies, so I'm not gonna say.
So
anything,
I mean, yeah, there needs to be more.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What's so many left now? Only like four more.
Okay, Metal Lords.
I was
So this isn't really a horror movie, but it, you know,
I was hoping so much for this film. You know, I love metal, and I was just like,
I
oh,
liked
it's so
it. Didn't
fun
you
to
like
see.
Metal Lords?
I thought it was okay, but it had
How
the
everything
same
came together was good.
had the same crap characters. He was so crap. The main character, he was so crap. I know. There's a Finnish movie called Heavy Trip, and that one's
Oh, I
so
haven't
much
seen
better.
it.
Oh, you should watch it. It's so good. I think it's on SVT,
Is it like Metal Lords?
but better.
But Metal Lords is good.
No, well, the other film,
There
Heavy
you
Trip.
have more non-exploitation, Other Hell, from Bruno Mattei. But that's
Mhm.
Italian. She won't like it.
I like some Italian film. Yes, I do. Heavy Trip is better. See, I told you. And I know that Morgan Asylum likes good metal, so you know. But it was like Metal Lords was okay. I'm not saying it's terrible, but I just wanted.
Jazz, you're too
More.
metal.
I'm too metal, yeah. Too true. So true. I'll take a little bit both.
I really like the skeleton hand. I love it.
It's like
It's my-
good back
It's my new friend.
Loud.
Loud. Yeah, I think we included one short film this year.
Yeah, I haven't watched any short films this year.
Yeah,
I've been terrible.
I've
But
been
this
really
next year,
bad.
come on now. We're gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna be more serious about the Bitches of Horror thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loud is also we watched it together with Sound of Summer, and this is a Japanese film, and I'm so happy. Like I know it's like stupid, but it's written by it's directed by a female, and for me, like in the West, there's a lot of like great female directors. In Japan, I mean there probably are more than I know of, but the ones that I know of, there's like two. So I was very happy to see.
It was very good. It like started out really intense.
Yeah, and it was
and I
good
like,
as well.
whoa. Like it just drives you directly into what's going on instead of building it up slowly. It just throws you in there. It's chaotic. It's it's just intense, and you kind of suspect where this is going, but it's like, ooh,
Yeah.
is this where it's going? And then it happens, and you're like, whoa, okay. And yeah, I
Yeah.
think the effects for the most part were very good. Like there was maybe one scene where it was, you know, kind of obvious that it was a doll, but despite
It was a
that,
doll.
it was a very good film.
But let's talk about that more later, because that's also coming up in a review.
Yes, yes.
But yeah,
yes.
female directors from Japan. I want to see more of it, like from female directors of horror films and underground films, because there's so
Ooh, I want to
few.
see more Japanese female directors underground.
Yeah, but it's like
That would
her,
be
and then it's I'm embarrassed that I can't remember her name now. But ID and Organ, Kei Fujiwara. Kei Fujiwara, yeah, she's great. I love her. But other than that, I'm there might be more. I just don't know of them. Yeah, Kei Fujiwara. Yeah, she did ID. She's great. Soft and Quiet.
Yeah, so this isn't. Okay, so this is one of those movies where it's not really a typical horror. It's a kind of more of a social horror, so to speak, because it deals with racism. That's what I can say. But go into this film knowing as little as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this movie gets more uncomfortable as the movie progresses, and it's just, yeah, I was very uncomfortable watching this, and that is exactly what this movie should make me feel, and yeah, it succeeded.
Yeah.
I'm very glad I saw it, because that is so true, that one little thing can get so out of hand in today's society that, you know, it's so believable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I added one because I think we forgot one.
Oh, you sneaky.
I sneaked it. Yeah.
Okay, Crimes of the Future. So now we have Cronenberg.
Oh, you liked it? I didn't think you would.
No, I thought it was okay.
Okay.
We seriously need one okay glass.
I know, we do. We need an okay
Yeah.
glass. Next year we'll have to 6 glasses.
But I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't his best work.
No, absolutely not. But
I did like the set designs, the kind of...
I think he went back to his original thing.
But I don't think he went back enough.
Maybe not. I agree.
Mm.
But Big O.
I mean, he's good. I think the
And
story
Leia.
was interesting enough.
And Kristen Stewart.
Everyone.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think the ending was a bit disappointing. Kind of anticlimactic.
Sorry, Martin. We did do shots the first year of Bitches of Horror, and it was a terrible idea, and we will not do it again.
Yeah, I'm not so much for shots. No, I'm not. Like, I can't really handle
We tried
shots.
once.
I can't handle shots because I just puke, so it's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is way better. Or beer also works good.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyways, yeah, I can totally understand why people don't like Crimes of the Future. But for some, the Swedish word for it, I mean, there's an English word for it, but I thought it was mysig. I thought it was cozy. It was a cozy film.
It is a typical kind of Cronenberg-esque film because it has all of his elements, but I just don't think it was kind of quirky or Cronenberg enough.
I thought it was weird enough. I didn't think it was body enough.
Yeah. Because when it ended, I was expecting it to have, you know, that really whoa.
Yeah.
Type of
society.
Exactly.
Yeah. I know he didn't do that, but, you know, society at the end of that was just like a
it was getting
fest.
there, and then...
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say it's an okay film. It's definitely not a bad film. It's just okay.
Was my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, only 2 more.
Oh.
Fresh. Here it is.
I told you.
Yeah.
So I drink green. Come on.
It's an okay film.
I think it's a good film.
I thought this was predictable as fuck.
But I thought it was predictable in a good way. I mean, sometimes a movie can be predictable, but it can be in a bad way or in a good way.
Yeah. I mean, I was okay. I was entertained.
I like the whole concept and idea of the meat thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I kind of like Sebastian Stan. That's, in this.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. But he's Bucky.
So fresh and so clean. Yeah.
Yeah. And I also liked her. She's very good. Yeah. I think this was a fresh movie. Took a fresh approach.
I kind of want to leave the stream because you said that.
I took a fresh approach to the horror genre.
Was it that fresh though? I don't know.
It was so fresh and so
Here's the last
clean.
one. Here's the last one.
Oh, it's my honor. Okay.
Yeah.
the last one.
Maybe we forgot some more. I'll think about
But
it.
next year we will do so many.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Because we didn't do enough tonight.
Oh, this was your sneaky one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Men.
Yeah. I was like, we didn't put that in there.
How could we not put men
Yeah.
in the stream? But yeah, it was okay. It could have been better with some tweaking of the screenplay.
Yeah, I had no idea what the fuck was gonna happen. I
had-
was like, I walked into it and I was like, oh, because I thought it was gonna be like a film about, I mean, it was sort of, but like about the whole world, like men were going crazy and like, you know, sort of 28 days later, but it was men only. But, because I didn't watch anything about it. But then when I watched it, I was like, whoa, this is not at all what I expected it to be.
No, I mean,
And that really,
I
I loved that.
like I kind of get what the director Alex Garland was going for with the feeling and some of the symbolism, but I just thought
I liked it.
some was
There was
lacking.
only the ending, the
Yeah,
the last ending
Yeah,
bit.
it
I
was
was just like,
lacking
what?
a bit of
Other than that,
substance
I was fine.
to tie it all together perfectly, so to speak. But I mean, of
But
course, it's
Isn't that the Alex Garland way? I feel like in every film that he's made, the ending is always a bit too open. In Annihilation, it was like that.
I know,
Even in sort of in Ex Machina.
I know,
But Annihilation was the exact same thing. It ended like a
but
little bit too
I also
open.
thought it was okay. I think.
What?
Annihilation.
I loved Annihilation.
But yeah.
And I
mean,
loved Ex Machina as well.
I did like the setting. I like that you watch the characters and you're like, wait a minute. That moment.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I like that, and I also like the third act. It was good, but I just felt. I don't know.
I love
something was
the extreme scene. I don't know what to call
Yeah,
it. But the extreme
like that.
scene.
I like that.
That
as
was
well.
like my favorite.
But
I
I
was
just
like,
wanted
oh god.
some more of why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
But it's not a bad film. Not a bad film.
Yeah.
Wow, we
We're
went
done.
all
That was
of
pretty
the
quick.
movies.
I mean, it only took 2.5 hours, but.
But I mean, we've
2
been
hours.
gone so long, so I think you would want to watch us for.
For 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're moving on
Oh,
to
sorry.
our.
In our
Top
super
list.
horror. Oh, you can't see it. Maybe.
Oh
Can you
no!
stand up? I can't stand up.
Wait.
Don't let your boobs fall out.
The sprite fell down.
Oh no. Super horror.
Oh, I stepped in the puddle again.
I don't know.
Oh no.
Puddle socks.
Puddle of mud. Haha.
Oh,
Okay, so.
wait, drum roll.
I love you guys. I watched for 4 hours. Oh, thank you.
I can't stand up because my leg. You know what? I trained on Tuesday. I went to a group training thing, and my legs are officially dead for 4 days. And
what you doing? Cause yeah.
that's why.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you ready? All right, number 10. Who's go first?
No, but worst first.
Worst
Of
first.
course. We
Okay.
have to end with a positive vibe.
Okay. All right.
So how many are we doing for worst?
Well, I only have 3, but maybe I have 4. I don't know. Maybe I have more.
If you have more, we can do more.
Okay,
I
we'll
have
start
5.
with 3. Okay.
What?
Start with 3.
But how can I start with 3 if we're doing like more?
Because it doesn't have to be in order.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, I have 4.
Okay, 4.
Okay,
Number
4.
Good. Okay, so my number 4 is House of Darkness. Yeah, I just felt that like 95% of the movie was very boring, and then the last like 5 minutes were good, but everything before that was not so good. And it also features Justin Long
Mm.
and Kate Bosworth.
Well, she's been out of the game.
Yeah, so it was fun to see her, but it was too bad that was in this movie.
All right, number 4 for me is They Crawl Beneath.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it's pretty
As
bad.
we talked, that was pretty bad.
I like The Worm, but that's about it.
Yeah, I will drink some of this because we're talking about the bad movies.
Okay, drink more, because I'm there.
You're in that.
I'm
what do you
in-
say? Intoxicated?
I would say I'm 3-beer tipsy. That's what we call it in my
Wow.
society. I'm
Aw.
tipsy.
There's your legs are too short.
My legs
Margaret
are too
asks,
short.
and they say everything is short with her.
Yeah. I don't know. Do I have short? It's like my hair. My hair's not that short.
But
It's
she
pretty
has a big heart.
long. Big heart, but my hair is dead. It's long but
You
dead.
need to cut some off.
Yeah, but I don't
like
want
I
to
do.
cut it off. I hate cutting my hair because I cry every time I cut my hair.
But then you will have, healthy.
Yeah.
hair. Like mine, isn't it?
All right, number 3.
Okay, number 3. Then you go.
Halloween ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the worst horror movies of 2022.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that. So number 3 for me is Scream 5.
What?
I
It's
already
not
explained
that
myself. It has so much budget. It should have been better.
Okay. I think we should guess our number 1s later, but for the good ones.
Oh, okay.
All right. So my number 2 is Grim Cuddy.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
Pretty bad. I like my hand on my hip.
You're like,
Grim Cuddy.
okay, so number 2 for me is Halloween Ends.
Oh.
Can't argue with that.
Number 1 for me is Pray for the Devil.
Okay, so that's the worst movie. Of
I thought it was so
2022.
bad. Like I enjoyed
Wow.
Grim Cuddy more than that. What's yours one?
Mine is Jeepers Creepers Reborn.
Is it that bad? I'm
It's
glad I
even
didn't
worse.
watch it.
It's even worse than Pray for the Devil.
Oh.
I think you would put it at number 1 if you had watched it.
Great, I didn't watch it. I'm happy.
So, the worst movie of 2022 for Jasmine is Pray the Devil, and for myself, it is Jeepers Creepers Reborn, because that was just a load of shit.
Yeah.
Piled on more shit. And then more shit.
More shit on that shit.
And then my cat came and shit on that
shit.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, number 10, best of.
Okay, wow. Okay, so yes, finally doing our. It was
It was
like
so long ago. 2 years ago.
2 years ago. But the last time we did this, we had to Zoom it, I think. When
Did
we
we
did
Zoom
it with
it?
Heather. With Heather.
Oh,
Markov.
yeah.
Yeah,
Heather
so-
was in it.
Yeah, we
and
had to
Jeremiah
Zoom
was in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But when we were physical, or together.
Physical.
Together.
We're
the
so physical, Sarah.
I wanna get physical. But yeah, it was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I checked the date.
Was it 3?
It was exactly 3 years ago. It was January 13th, 2019.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
We know, but we did one 2 years ago.
Yeah, but it was through Zoom. It was on New Year's.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
3 years ago, exact same
Cool.
date. Are you ready for our top 10 list of best horror movies from 2022? I mean, if we put it on the list, it's good.
All right, number 10. You start this time.
Okay, number 10. My number 10 is Fresh.
My number 10 is The Menu.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
fair enough.
Number 9.
You go.
Okay. Soft and Quiet.
Good pick. And number 9, Barbarian.
Barbarian.
It's Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Isn't it A?
What?
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Is it Barbarian?
That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, but there are two different, because there's a movie called, I think, otherwise The Barbarians or The Barbarians. I think this
Babar
was-
is like an elephant.
Yeah, but wasn't this spelled like weird?
No, it's
I don't
spelled
know.
barbarian. Babar is like an elephant. It
No,
could
but
show.
I thought it was very Barbarian. Yeah. We have is this a Swedish TV show?
No, I think it's like French. I don't know where it's from.
Okay.
Barbarian. That's
Exactly.
the one. That's the one.
That's the one.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Number 8.
Number 8 is X.
Number 8 for me is Watcher.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I like the psychological sort of.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7.
Feed Me.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Number 7 for me is Speak No Evil. Because of that.
Okay. Number 6.
Number 6 is Deadstream.
Number 6 is Men.
Of course, it's number 6.
Because in Swedish it's sex. What? And number 5 is a wounded fawn.
What did you say? What?
Because it's a really weird association.
Men with sex or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyways, 5 was
Okay.
a wounded fowl.
Okay.
Making it
yeah.
weird here.
Yeah. Always making it weird. And Martin, he feels violated. So yeah.
He always feels violated.
That we actually didn't talk about because you haven't seen it yet. But it was originally released in 2021, but it was released like I think in Sweden in 2022. And it's Crabs. It's such a fun film.
Really?
I
I like
had
because
so
you put it on the
much
list, and,
fun.
and just because it
I
was called
hoping-
Crabs,
but I was,
I
hoping
was
you
just
would
like,
watch
I
it.
shouldn't watch that.
You
I asked
should
you which
watch
ones you
it.
should watch, so you should have
I
told me to
said-
watch
Did
Crabs.
I tell you Crabs?
No, because I was like, Crabs. That sounds like an asylum film.
No.
Oh.
It's got a lot
Okay.
of humor in it.
All right, I'll watch it.
Yeah. Okay. Number 4 for me is Smile.
Number 4, Oi. Oh. Number 4 for me is Terrifier 2.
See, Crabs was fun.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What did you say?
Terrifier 2.
Was that number 4?
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
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 Wow.
Okay. Cool.
See,
What's your number
Baby
4 then?
Crabs is hella 4. No, I said number 4, Smile.
Oh. Hella 3 is Animals.
So we're in the top 3.
Yep.
Jasmine's number 3 is Animals. My number 3 pick is Studio 666.
Really? We gotta put that
I
in
didn't
there.
put it in there.
Okay, Studio 666, real
Such a
quick.
fun film. I loved it.
I thought it was both.
No, I thought it was amazing. I had so much fun. I was laughing. I was, so invested. Good kills. Amazing kills.
Good kills.
Amazing
Good
kills. So,
I did like the
two.
song that they played as well. Number 2, Speak No Evil.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
What's your number 2?
It's Sissy.
What?
I loved it.
Okay.
Okay, now we have.
Okay, now we're gonna guess.
Oh, now we're gonna guess.
Yeah, now we're gonna guess. I want to guess yours.
Okay.
I know what yours is,
Yes, you
but
must, you
I
know.
want you to guess mine.
That's harder because
Okay.
what your number 1 was, I thought.
You thought it was Speak No Evil, didn't you?
No.
No? What did you think it was?
Terrifier 2.
You did. Oh.
Okay.
I know yours is Terrifier 2. Maybe.
I won't say anything.
Yeah.
Yours. Wait. Which one? I'm so bad at this. And if you say Scream 5, I
It's
will.
not
I will
Scream 5.
scream.
It wasn't that good.
I don't know. Can I have the first letter, please?
No, because then you'll know exactly what it is.
Okay, no.
It's a semi-long word. One word.
One word.
One word.
One word. One syllable.
No, one word.
Right. No, I don't know. Are you ready for our best movies
How
of
do you know yours?
2022? No, I didn't confirm it.
Yeah, but it's not on the list yet. It's definitely that.
Maybe they were just better.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I will go first.
Yeah.
It's not as exciting, but it is Terrifier 2. That's my favorite movie of 2022, and I think a lot of people guessed that already
Yeah.
because I saw it. So
For me, like the Terrifier 2 Animals were very, very close. I could probably switch them around without any problem. But Speak No Evil for me, it hit me more. And number 1 for me is Resurrection.
really,
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I
So that
really
was-
really
wow.
liked it.
So Resurrection for Jasmine, like this hand is resurrected from the dead, and Terrifier 2 for me, but no one is surprised. Yeah. What? Wow.
Yeah, Resurrection was it was a good. I can't believe that wasn't even on your top 10.
No.
Crazy.
But I mean, I like a lot of movies. Yeah, Jazz loves kids that much.
Yeah, I love kids. I actually don't. It's weird. Like I have my own kids, but
You don't.
I love my kids.
Just your kids.
But they're annoying too sometimes, of course. But like, I'm not a big like super kid person.
Me neither.
I'd
That's
rather-
why I don't have any kids. Yes.
Like I like cool kids. I don't like uncool kids.
Okay.
But to be fair, movies with kids have become different for me after having kids.
It's the same because now I have a cat, and movies like with animals in them have become different as well.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that I was condoning, you know.
No, but like of course, but like
it hits differently.
But like for example, not 2022, but the American Guinea Pig Bouquet of Guts and Gore, whatever it's called. There's a scene where they like put a baby on a table, and they just leave the baby, and it's a real baby, I think, pretty sure. And they just leave it there, and I'm like, what the, if that baby falls, what are they gonna do? Like, that's how I think now. I'm like, the baby can like roll over, and it'll fall over, and it'll get like, you know, killed or whatever, and like that type of thing. And then when I hear like babies crying in film, I'm like, why isn't nobody helping the baby? And then I'm like, why? How can they like leave the baby crying on set?
Martin, movies with killing has become different after I killed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
It's more fun, isn't it?
Wow, yeah.
But yeah, I haven't gotten sensitive to other things. It's just like
no, it's like now, you know, with animals, I just skip.
Really, I don't skip.
I skip.
I have animals, but I mean, it's horrible.
It's
I
also,
never skip anything though.
But it also
I've never
depends
skipped
on
anything.
how. Like, if you don't really show anything, okay, I can get the illusion. But like in the Innocents, they really, you know, it's horrible. So yeah.
I'm not the type of person who says kids are the greatest thing to ever happen to anyone. Why don't you have kids? Kids are everything. That's not me.
Oh, I didn't say kids are such a blessing. That
no,
wasn't me.
but he said that.
Oh, but it says me. Oh, it
Yeah.
says she. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, the wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't like, even though I'm a mom and I love my kids, I wouldn't like. Oh, why don't you have kids? You should definitely have kids,
No,
Sarah.
she doesn't like that.
Like,
No.
oh my God, they made my life so much better, and I'm such a new person, and oh,
No.
the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I found my life purpose after becoming a mom.
No, she found her life purpose when she met me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm your third baby.
My first.
Okay, that's
I met you before I had babies.
It's true.
Maybe they.
I'm your oldest one.
Yeah.
Yes. So you have to provide for me. That's why you're pouring my drinks
Yeah.
and stuff
Well,
like that.
I actually watched Vomit Gore when I was pregnant with my first kid.
Was that because you were vomiting a lot and you were like relating?
I wasn't that much, but like it was harder for me to watch it while pregnant because it was like, you know. But yeah, it was interesting. And you and me watched Violent Shit when Luna was like 2 months
I think
old.
violent shit part 2 or 3, and it's called "Mommy Hold My Hand" or something like that. And I remember
And
we
she
had a
was
picture
sitting
and
in,
she was
yeah,
holding your
she was
hand.
like sitting in
Or
the
like something
babysitter.
like that.
Yeah, that was before she actually knew that things existed, but it was a fun experience.
I don't think she remembers us watching.
Yeah.
Shit.
Watch social services come now and like take my kids.
Like when
'cause I've
she's
said it so
in
loud.
therapy, she's like, well, Jasmine and Sarah, they watched Violent Shit too.
When I was 1 month old.
Yeah, and that I
remember
that.
it like it was yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Cannibal Holocaust, like that turtle scene is horrible.
I mean, I really love Cannibal Holocaust except the animal killing scene. I think they could have done without those.
Yeah.
But I also read a lot of interviews with Ruggero Deodato, and there are a lot of conflicting stories. Like in an interview, he says that they actually fed, the animals to the crew and the tribe. But in other interviews, I've heard that they did not. They did. But why did they have to film that?
Yeah, I know. I really have to pee. So either
she's like...
yeah, I'm like seriously about to wet myself. So either we stop, or I go pee real quick and
Okay,
then come back.
do anyone want to pay money to see Jasmine pee herself? I know that is like a fetish
If
thing.
you better pay me a lot then, and I better see that in my account real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think of Dumb and Dumber. It's just like, just go, man, just go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so warm.
I think people have had enough of us. Like 3 hours or something?
Yeah. Soon.
Yeah.
But we can stop here. and we can
Yeah.
have a live stream another day.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for watching. And we were kind of expecting like one person to show up. So we were so happy that it's absolutely
Yeah.
like 500 times, not 500 times, but 500% more.
And that you engaged a lot. Like,
Yeah.
all of your comments, and we're sorry that we didn't have time to read like all of them. We were, busy talking, but we appreciate every single one of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these live streams, New Year's live live
Yours.
streams are very
They
fun.
are yours. They're for you.
Yeah, they're for you.
Yeah. But thank you so much, and we look forward to doing more Bitches of Horror this year.
I mean, she's literally
I'm literally shaking like
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
about to explode.
Yeah.
But
so,
yeah, and
heart emoji. Heart emoji. So yeah, thank you for watching, and
Thank
I hope
you.
you'll be excited about possibly future live streams.
yeah, maybe we can have more than one a year. Maybe we can have like a summer one to be like once every 6 months.
Yeah, please let us know like what kind of themes or such you would want us to have in the summer or something.
Yeah.
Because we can't do like best of 2023 or something. We have to have another theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do like
Bullshit talk.
pulling things out of this bucket and be like, blah blah blah.
Yeah, and he's cute.
And it doesn't have to be movies from this year. It could be like if you wanted 80s slashers or like for Jasmine like Giallos and
Yeah, my
Italian movies
favorite.
from the 70s.
My favorite.
So
I
please
love it.
let us know.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye. You gotta go and turn it off because I can't.
Yeah,
turn it off from
I know
here.
because you will pee your
I
pants.
gotta pee my pants. Oh no, it's coming! It's coming!